This is Karsa, KarsaKKWx. Karsa's my name, KKWx is my empire. Here today with my friends from NRT as we play the Waystone Mysteries, episode 30. Let's get to it. Alright, so, does anybody remember what happened last time?
We met with the friend that we went with Ashley's friend who everybody thought was sus. Turns out was more sus than we thought, but has been marked by the Sin Slayer. We talked to Sister Esther, I believe, and now we're going back to the castle.
Well, not because the friend got kidnapped by what? By a portal. We don't know what, by who, but by a portal.
Okay, you were never able to see what actually took her. Alright. So,
and Kel wants to have some words with Sister Esther, who seems to have some kind of gift of sight.
Yes, her eyes do in
fact work. The thing that happened is, you guys were talking with Ashley and Hayden at Waystone.
mm-hmm.
Ashley had left with Linda, taken her to a room within Waystone, and had left her there. As far as they know, it would be safe because she's marked. Ashley had returned, people were chatting a couple of things on how they were going to approach stuff. Then there was a sudden scream, and everyone rushed down, and as you opened the door into the room, you saw the lower part of Ashley's leg being pulled through through a large door-like portal in the brick wall, which, as you attempted to grab her, pull her back through, vanished through, and the portal closed. Esther, who was there, and as you guys were basically like, the fuck is going on here? Esther went over and like touched the wall, and then turned to Elle, asking where the castle is. And the last thing, because she gave a very brief description that sounded exactly like Harrison's castle. To which Elle then mentioned, "We need to talk later."
No, you said we need to talk now.
The talk that we were going to have later. Well, we're going to have it now.
It wasn't expressly now, but it was in the near future.
So,
And that's where everything left off.
that's where we're at. What do you guys want to do?
Sensitivity that this matter deserves.
Leave you.
Should we just walk away and say consummatum est here?
You can, sure, there's the door.
What did you say?
I'm leaving it to the group. Should we just walk away and say consummatum est here?
Yes, there's the door. Go ahead.
Not
We need
familiar.
to talk.
I'm posing it as a question to the group.
Not even sure what that means, but I'm guessing that means say fuck, chuck it in the fucking bucket and leave this situation alone.
Kind of, yeah. I mean, like,
Yeah, no,
if
I'm
she
going
would have
after
been the
her.
last one, considering she was actively going to try to murder Ashley, should we be that concerned with saving her?
She wasn't attempting to murder Ashley.
She
I
wanted
thought
she wanted to burn down her house. Decided that she didn't want to because she didn't want to be that person.
Okay, alright. These are the confirmations that I need. Alright.
And if you want to leave, there's the door.
No. Just felt it needed to be floated as an option.
No, it
Because
wasn't.
otherwise, yeah, we
No.
gotta go back to the castle.
No, there's the door. Go ahead.
Okay, so you decided to go back to the castle.
No, hold on. No, hang on. There's the door. just because a murderer is killing other murderers, you are all about the law. You would let them go?
You know what? That's a good point.
So, for the fourth time, there's a door.
I'll be poetic.
I'll be honest with you, as Ashley responds. Even though she's upset with me and envious of me, I don't want her dead.
I mean,
Maybe
do we
she'll
know that
learn a
she's still
lesson.
alive, though?
Does it matter? Find out one way or the other. We still need to talk to her parents.
Well, no, because like there is a difference between like planning a rescue mission versus like investigating a solved mystery. Like there's a thing of like, you know, there's a question of like the level of urgency is the wrong word, but you take bigger risks when there's a chance that the person might still be alive. Like in all the other cases, obviously in all the other cases, like no one was ever actually pulled into a portal prior to this. But do we have records on how long after the brand appeared before they died?
Oh, because it was never found until after they were dead, with the exception of the doctor, and we unfortunately forgot to ask.
And if you remember, Linda had the mark, and she's still alive.
Well,
That we know
Dr.
of.
House had the mark before he died.
Yeah, like being pulled into a hell portal does not bode well for her chances. But
Esther, why do you know the castle?
She looks like she doesn't want to answer the question for a moment, and then sort of says, I've always been able to see things. That, and she like gestures to where the portal was, connected there.
Okay. Hope the fairy's still at the dock then. I don't see why they wouldn't be, but
Has the gyrocopter been invented yet?
get your Mad Max ass out of here.
Be funny though.
We could find out if there's a ferry. At the very least, we could get to the ferry and. as quickly
Hayden,
as we
who's
can.
Hayden, who's hanging out at the back, mentions, "Well, yeah, there's a ferry. That's how we get our people across there." Because keeping in mind, this has been like at least a full
Commandeered.
week. Yeah, at least a full week since Waystone took control of the castle. And he points out, yeah, you can get to the castle. You can actually get to the castle faster now. We moved where the ferry is to a shorter point. You can also get vehicles over there if necessary.
Getting vehicles over there is going to be necessary, but...
Cain's already walked out of the room by now.
Ah, so you missed the point where the ferry isn't in the point you went to last time.
I mean,
Yeah, so
I
you're
imagine-
going to be 4 hours later and getting there?
oh no, Cain's somewhere else in Waystone right now. Definitely grabbing some things.
Next time we see him, he's 80% weapons.
Yes.
For whatever reason, he's got 2 very large hammers. There is no way he can reasonably draw.
Yeah, your movement speed is now -5 when you try and
Not
move
with that
forward,
attitude.
You moonwalk.
I love it. Just Cain face away from the enemy moonwalk. The
Yeah,
enemy.
you have to act under pressure, and it's a performance roll to moonwalk without falling on your ass.
Well,
With theme music.
Yep.
Dun, 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 dun.
Nah, hold on. You want the music? Smooth Criminal.
No.
Fuck yeah.
so what's the plan, guys?
Unfortunately, we'll get sued.
Sadly.
What's the
Well
plan?
done.
Oh,
What's the plan, guys?
mount up, roll out.
We
Pretty
don't
much.
really have a plan so much as a lead.
Okay. Mechanically there, Cain, are you attempting to access an armory as per the
Yup.
playbook move? You gotta roll for that, my dude.
I know. I was waiting
What are
for all the other stuff to be done up first.
Well, I was just getting the other car and going, so...
It's gonna be a weird roll. Okay.
so while he's
Access
doing
an
that,
armory is a weird roll.
Yeah.
Yes.
You have a stockpile of magical and rare monster-killing weapons and items. If you need a special weapon, roll plus weird. On 10+, you have it, and plenty of it, if that matters. On a 7 to 9, you have it, but only the bare minimum. On a miss, you've got the wrong thing. So specifically, what are you trying to grab? And note, this is one weapon.
Yeah,
So-
what are you trying to get? What are you trying to find?
Kane's got a hunch of what the creature is already, and
Is Cain gonna not share it with the others?
I mean,
I sure would like to have some idea as to what this type of creature is.
you know what?
It might,
Kane will
it
say it
might help
before he
Francis
starts heading to the
to
armory.
figure out what to do next.
Kane's gonna say it before he heads to the armory. Fucking goat man.
Insightful.
Do you know how to script that is?
It's a goat and it's a man. I don't care. If it bleeds, it can be killed.
Have we seen it bleed?
I don't know. I'll make
Then
it
we
bleed.
don't actually know if it can be. Then we don't actually know if it can bleed.
I don't care. I'll make it bleed.
Well, I
That's
mean,
the spirit.
you gotta have time to bleed though. That's the thing.
He does have a point.
Yeah, if it's not on the schedule, he's not gonna bleed.
And while you're stomping up the stairs looking for where the armory is, all you can hear is really sort of ghostly whisper saying, "Over there." And then you hear what sounds like a bald black man laughing in the background.
I'm not sure what the best way to go about this is, but just try to somehow figure out the ferry schedule to see, like, should we be heading to the docks right now, or
Effectively,
We own the ferry. The schedule is whenever we say.
Waystone
okay.
controls it because after the bullshit with Harrison, they've effectively taken it over under the guise of like a heritage site sort of idea in order to basically stop anyone going there, considering there are some like temporal and dimensional fuckery going on in that area. And there is also an actual Waystone room there, like what's in the archives.
Alright, do we want to head there right
You
now
don't want
then,
anyone
or try to
present.
do at least some amount of research on hell portals?
Well, on
If she
on
is
questioning
alive,
that,
Every
I'm
minute we
questioning
waste
that,
is another minute she gets closer to dying.
Yeah,
That's
go ahead
fair.
and use one of my
Which is-
holds.
Okay.
Gonna use one of my holds. When and where will the next critical event occur?
the next critical event will occur at the ritual site in the castle in roughly 8 hours.
We don't have a lot of time. I've got a bad feeling that we're on a very ticking clock. We gotta get to the castle and we gotta get to that ritual spot soon. Come on, let's go. Francis
Alright.
just says this as quickly as possible and storms out. Literally, he does the cartoony flip thing. Reaches back for his hat as it's still floating there, spinning in the air.
Okay, you're going to take 1d 1,000 because you broke your legs in 800 ways when you tried to do a Sonic impression.
I gotta ask him how he does that.
You just start revving on the spot, and all everyone else hears is screams and crunching.
And a lot of blood.
Yeah. It's just boom, no more legs.
Okay.
That
Did
would be horrifying.
did Nathaniel make that roll for the armory yet?
You mean
No,
Cain?
that's me.
It wasn't Nathaniel.
I mean, Cain.
Not yet.
Well, roll your weird, and I gotta tick down my holds.
There you go. Describe what weapon he's looking for.
mean, don't really know its weakness. That's kind of moot point then.
About how long is the trip by ferry to the Castle Island?
It's like 20 minutes.
Okay.
And it takes, if you're driving, ignoring most of the rules of the road,
Wait.
as you probably would,
Oh wait, hold on. What was
you
it?
could get there in about an hour. It's
Alright.
like 2 if you drive to the rules of the road.
Let's get going then.
Rules of the front. They were pretty much non-existent back then. It was
Yeah,
don't
I
kill
know.
anybody.
Most of the road is
I know
by
I'm
cars
grabbed
more
now.
expensive than yours. Get out of the way.
Yeah,
Pretty
I mean,
much.
effectively what I'm meaning is, like, if you're driving incredibly unsafely, you could get there in an hour. It would take about 2 max if you were driving there safely.
I still need your roll.
Well, I know what I'm grabbing though. Incendiary rounds.
Okay.
So incendiary. Oh, well, that makes success. So limited amount.
You have some. I was hoping for a failure so I could come up with something funny.
What type of incendiary rounds are you talking about?
Wait, incendiary bullets. Not sure what.
Yeah, like World War One, World War One, World War Two. Well, just be
World War
This be World War One tracer rounds.
Yeah.
Well, this is rolling weird. These bullets just do fire damage. How they
Yeah.
do fire damage is irrelevant.
Right, for sake of reality, quote unquote reality's sake, they're tracer rounds. For mechanics, they do fire damage.
What I'm getting at is these can be rune-inscribed bullets that just do fire damage. They don't have to have any basis in reality.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
What are you doing? Playing like a? What are you trying to describe this like like a role playing game or something like that? Come on.
No, I'm trying to describe it like reality.
So is anybody
mean,
else?
Okay. Why did you say so? Then I would have understood. Okay.
So is anyone else going to be in the armory and try to take something?
It's his move. We can't access it like that.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
So yeah, I mean, load up with what you got. I'm bringing all my guns.
For those who
Yeah,
haven't given up,
Gabe's
it's
actually
substances
Really
yet,
wish we had.
we
I
figured
really
out-
wish I had some amount of like better information of what we're going to be fighting, but
Kane's gonna actually toss the incendiary rounds to
or even
Nathaniel.
if we're going to be fighting anything.
While you're going through all this, before you head out, while you're looking through and like pulling out a box of insert here reasons for incendiary ammo, you hear the door closing behind you, right? And when you turn around, Esther's standing there. And she walks over to a quite an old looking like weapon rack.
Hmm.
And she kind of looks at you and then points to what looks like a very old, quite cracked looking sword.
I'm guessing you're saying take that.
She pulls the sword off the rack and says, "I think you want to take this. It kind of feels right."
Fair enough.
She
I'll take that too then.
she puts it on a table, and as soon as you pick it up, you can. It's effectively the exact same as your sword, except it feels slightly heavier.
I think it's more like a claymore at this point.
Yeah, practically.
You could say it's almost just a sheet of just pure metal.
Well,
Actually, historically.
It's an exceptionally old
Alright.
iron sword.
Well, we're waiting for Cain to finish whatever he's doing. Francis, We saw this thing. Ring any bells?
We saw this thing?
You were here.
We saw her getting pulled through a door. We didn't see the creature.
You saw descriptions of the creature. We saw the hell portal thing
Yeah,
open.
you've had descriptions of the creature. Remember, the old woman told you that she saw basically a giant Bigfoot with standing 10 foot tall.
And hooves.
Yeah.
That's why
I
Cain
could
said,
have
"Go,
sworn
man."
I could have sworn at some point last session we actually saw it.
No, you never
Saw
did.
like a hand.
Saw a hand. Hand was furry.
Alright.
And
There are
had
multiple
like
thi-
very long nails.
There are multiple things that fit this description.
Mm-hmm.
Funnily enough, a Wendigo is not actually one of them.
Why would it
Why?
be?
You'd be surprised. It depends how I define Wendigo if it ever comes up.
No. There haven't been any Wendigos in this country since the Washingtonian Society was killed. But
Yeah,
listen,
immediately a government agent looks in from the side going, I don't know what he's talking about, he's crazy, and then disappears.
With Nathaniel.
You just hear footsteps racing down the corridor.
What about the Donner Party?
all right, well, well, no, yeah, they were, but they were killed before the Washingtonians.
But they're not dead.
The Donner Party?
No, the Washingtonians.
Okay, I've got the sword in other gear.
Random question. Now that I'm outside, is there a wrought iron fence?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, those would be pretty common.
I'm gonna go rip one of the stakes off.
Okay.
Alright.
Al, do you know something you're not sharing with the class?
No, I'm guessing.
Hey, to be fair, from what I've gathered, goat man. Main
We've
goat.
brought
Fuck if I know.
up Fae a couple times, and there's legends that Fae don't like pure iron. So here.
Ah, fair.
You know, I'm also gonna point this out. You know that really like famous photo of the two little girls sitting at a table and there's a fairy?
A bunch of fairies
like,
dancing
flying
around
up.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the real world is confirmed by the two little girls in their 80s to be fake. Like obviously fake. Yeah, in this world, people believe that is 100% real, and there's evidence to support it.
Okay.
It's not gonna make.
I'm not disputing the existence of fairies, but I don't know that the whole seven deadly sins thing makes me go more Christianity.
Oh, I mean, the
But-
seven deadly sins exist in multiple religion and also non-religious beliefs as well.
Yep.
And cultures.
Yeah, like
Hell, and some
basically
of
every
them they're called the
culture
Seven Vices.
yeah, and they're not always limited to seven. Some cultures have way more.
Yep.
There's also no point in not bringing it. It could help. It could not. You never know.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, I mean, if it bounces off, well, you at least check something off the list.
I mean, it's gonna be unless it's supernaturally effective like that. It's gonna be a shit weapon anyway. So it's basically try once, be like,
Yeah.
well, that didn't work. Toss.
I mean, to be fair, I would consider it a baseball bat effectively for.
Well, no,
anything else.
I was specifically ripping out one of the pylons to stab with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll grab some holy water.
Francis literally tosses you a flask.
Wrong one. It's the one you drink out of.
No, that's this one.
No, that's the
He
broccoli
pours it-
cheese
Oh,
one.
Yeah, here's the important
No,
question.
that's this one. Holds up a third.
Yeah,
That
he's-
raises an interesting
he's now on,
question.
like,
What- if a
17.
person lived only off of drinking holy water, like that was the only thing they drank, holy water, and then a vampire tried to drink their blood, what would happen?
Nothing. The vampire would go through normally.
That's boring.
To be fair, I actually find the funny thing being if you did that, then the vampire comes up, bites you, and immediately bursts into flames.
Well, I mean, that's what would happen if a vampire tried to drink the blood of like a Kryptonian, because their cells are filled with yellow sunlight. But
See, that's why you eat garlic all the time. Keeps them
Yeah,
white.
how'd that work out for you with the last vampire?
Hey, it didn't bite me.
No, I just beat the shit out of you because that's what happens.
They don't have to bite you if they hit you or if they turn you into pudding.
all right, are we staying out and having this conversation, or are we heading off towards the
As I
jetty?
wait until everybody else.
If we're going on the
I've been
assumption
outside.
if we're going on the assumption that she was not killed instantly, then time is of the essence.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's the point I keep trying to make. Let us go.
I mean,
Let
I
us
was
make
outside.
haste to the battlefield. Shall we hence?
Shall we head?
We know there's going to be a battle again. Like we don't.
Is it too late to throw him
Yeah, but
out
we-
in the lake?
Or what?
Well, no, because we're not at the lake yet.
Well, okay, fine. Would it be like too late to throw him in the lake when we get there?
I mean, you could throw
No,
me in
because
a
we would
river
have just
now.
arrived. That would have been that'd be the best time to throw him in the lake.
Oh, fine. I'll throw him in
mean-
the lake then.
I mean, you
It's
could
never
throw.
too late to throw him in the lake.
To be fair, right? To be fair, throwing someone in the lake, that's just going to be an act under pressure.
Well, no, he's not in the lake yet, so he can't be under pressure.
Well, it's going to be once he is in the lake. And then we start playing that one song by Queen.
You know, I was trying to find a way to work the lyrics into my next few sentences, and you just spoiled it. You spoiled the entire thing. I was gonna literally
Push it
everything I said in the
down
next
on me.
5 minutes was just going to be lyrics.
And then I was gonna quote Vanilla Ice and ruin the whole thing.
No, Vanilla Ice already ruined it.
Hey, I mean, you know, you could always just go with the Weird Al lyrics and just ensure that another one rides a bus. Because there is a bus out there.
I don't
Yeah,
think we want
it's
to take the bus, considering that we're all kind of loaded for war.
Well,
And the
no.
bus is a relatively new invention, and we don't want to give the bus driver therapy.
I was taking their car.
So how many people took a rung from the wrought iron?
I don't have time to wait for your bust-ass car.
Well, I mean, that is the question. Are you getting others to pile into your car, or are you just jumping in the car and going?
Well, the other
Francis just
question
drives
is,
off. He doesn't wait for anybody.
the other question
No, I
is
wasn't
who
talking about
picks
your
up.
bus passenger.
The other question was who else took any iron?
Francis would have, because he likes the way these guys think when they're going to get violent.
I mean, I only ripped up the one steak. I don't need it.
Yeah, which also did substantial damage to the fence doing so.
Via slang parlance, Nathaniel's definitely bringing some iron.
I mean, you know what?
Is-
If
got
you
that
really
big
want a piece
iron.
of iron that bad, Cain's gonna toss you a cast iron railroad spike.
Here's a skillet.
Yeah, you know what?
No, it has to be the skillet. The skillet, yes,
There
yes.
you go. You're gonna cast iron
You
skillet.
know what? I don't even care. It makes no sense for my character, but I will.
Yeah.
Yes, skillet.
Okay, all right. So that means Francis, you got the fence spike, and Nathaniel has a cast iron skillet,
Yes.
Like, perfect. I am all for this.
and Vinny has a
Yeah.
shotgun.
Francis just
you know what,
drives
Vin?
off. He doesn't wait for anybody to get in his car.
If Vinny's got the shotgun, he's now got Dragon's Breath, effectively.
Okay, so Vinny has the burn rounds.
Yeah.
Just hope he
Alright,
doesn't-
so yeah, everyone's piling into their vehicles, driving off, and then realizing about 10 minutes later that you have in fact made a convoy.
Ain't she a beautiful sight?
I'm still gonna throw him in the lake.
I mean, it's actually pretty cool to like see us if you know anybody watching us all pull out like this.
The girl.
Or
It would actually be pretty cool to witness.
I mean.
Are we heading east though?
No,
yeah,
we're westbound.
You would be at
Oh, you're heading west.
west.
Ha! Westbound. Yeah.
Ah!
No, hold on. There actually is a song for that.
We're not
Made by
heading
the same
west
guy.
on Route 66.
Okay, so first off, I'm gonna need everyone to roll tough to see who gets the disease and falls off the wagon first.
Oh, I counter with Immortal saying I can't get diseases.
All right, fair enough. You will not get dysentery. Everyone
give
else roll a
myself
death save
advice?
against dysentery.
Can I give myself advice not to drink water collected near where we shit?
No,
Okay, does Esther go
because I'm
with?
just having a good idea.
Guys, does Esther go with?
I think that's more up to you guys.
I believe Elle wanted to talk to her, so I would assume
Esther,
so.
you're kind of our only lead here, so we're bringing you along.
Oh, that means Vinny's not in the car. Means Vinny's in the paddy wagon with Nathaniel.
What, has the paddy wagon been finished repairing?
Yeah.
When was
Here's
it
the thing.
damaged?
Look, when you got in that
You
accident.
get in a
but
car accident.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
here's the thing about
By-
old cars.
By way of it having the monster cage upgrade, it's a pretty tough vehicle. So most
Yeah,
of the
fair
damage
enough.
is basically superficial.
Yeah.
To be fair, I don't think the front of the car got damaged, which is the only part that matters when talking
Yeah.
about.
Oh well, it
it
was hit on the side, not on the front. So
Yeah,
yeah.
it's fine.
Yeah,
It's
and
also
Cara is
intimidating.
pretty.
Forgot it had that. but
Car
yeah.
is pretty damn quick.
So Vinny is going with Nathaniel.
Oh yeah. If there is a hot lady coming with us, yeah, Vinny, get the fuck out.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
how does Vinny feel? So how does Vinny feel about riding in the back of a very dark box?
How
Isn't
does
the right-
Vin?
What?
He's not
The
in
paddy
the
wagon has a
back.
passenger seat up front.
Oh, I thought he was riding in the back and Esther was now in front.
It would be
No.
hilarious if, like, Nathaniel just had that as a rule. No, I'm the only one in the cab. Everyone else has to ride in the cage.
No. Cain's on his motorcycle. You're in your own car, so unless Vinny like fucking Dukes a Hazard it is dove his way in while you were leaving. I'm taking my car with Esther, and
Oh,
Nathaniel's
you're
taking the
taking
paddy
Esther.
wagon. Yeah.
Technically, Kane's bike is a two-seater. Technically.
All right, fine. Dukes a Hazard, just way on your bike.
So Vinny, how are you getting
Vinny,
there?
what do you make of all this?
So here's
I
the
don't.
story.
I think very little of it. So.
No. Here's the thing. Elle said get in their car, and then Esther said they wanted to go with. So Elle said, nope, Vinny, get out. Esther's coming with me.
So
Okay.
you have a choice of going in your own car or Nathaniel's car.
I'm going with Nathaniel because I want to see what the voices are going to tell him along the way because this ought to be interesting.
And
Also, you were told not to. You were also told not to bring your car because it's too slow. We don't want to worry about it breaking down.
you also were.
It's not that bad. It was a feature that I was smoking half the time.
You also were told that by Cain that you're getting the incendiary rounds.
Will it work? Will it work with the shotgun?
Yeah, you effectively have Dragon's Breath.
Wait, can you just pass that out to everyone?
No.
Not everyone, because sadly it's I did a mix success, so it's a limited amount.
Well, I guess my question on that one is like how many rounds? Like 3 rounds, 2 rounds, 1.
You basically go until you have to. If you load them in, this is how this show works in this game. Once you load them in, you go until the GM say you run out.
Gotcha. So you have X amount, and X is unknown at that point.
Yeah.
Okay, fair.
Basically,
X is decided by narrative convenience.
yeah, because all guns
Well,
have
Effectively, he's
the
giving you
reload
like
property.
a handful.
I just don't really pay attention to it. Shove them in my pocket. So
Yeah.
there could be
Yeah,
10 in
you've
there. It
got-
could be
you've got
50. I
pocket
don't
room.
know. Yeah.
And
Yeah,
they
you could
do
have 5.
+3 because of fire.
Copy.
Alright. You head to the ferry as you notice that there is a new ferryman there. They have bought the ferry as well. And it's one of the people that you have met at the Waystone before. And they will say that they received a message from Haugen that you were to head over to the castle immediately as soon as you got here. So
Oh, this is where they put you, Karan. Okay. Yeah, we gotta go.
did you just call him Karan?
Mhm.
All right, we're gonna use that name forever.
Because he's the ferryman. Because he's the ferryman. I get it. Like, I made the same joke.
Yeah, well, that is the exact joke that that Haugen was making when he assigned that guy specifically, because this guy has never dealt with anything to do with ferries in the past, but he's like, that name, no, he can't be doing anything else.
You will instinctually know.
Hey,
Yeah.
have you ever driven a boat before? Once or twice?
No.
Good, you're a ferryman now.
No, it's more a case of, have you ever done anything to do with naval stuff ever before? No. Well, you'll pick it up quick.
Good time to learn.
No,
Yeah.
we're out of World War. No, we're out of World War One. There are plenty of people who would have been in the Navy. 90% chance.
Everybody gets on the ferry except when Nathaniel tries to get on. He has a little bit of a hard time getting on. And I need him. Because this fits. this actually fits. I'm sorry. It does.
I don't. Okay.
There's a reason.
You need him to.
Act under pressure.
Yeah, act under pressure.
Let's see if he can finally fail.
I'm gonna say, like, I don't know what this is. So maybe it's, I don't know if it's act under pressure, a really bad situation, but without knowing anything about what I'm rolling against, I'll try act under pressure.
Well, as you're trying to get into the ferry, you feel you are not sure-footed.
Okay.
Yeah,
You could
you start
possibly
to-
fall
you start
into
to
the
lose-
river.
You start to lose your footing and must act under pressure, and you are
God damn
successful.
it.
You manage to get across.
Yeah. Your foot slips just enough that you drop low enough that just the very tip of your one shoe sole skips the water.
I'd argue with an 11, I am fine.
That's
why it skips.
why
That's
it
why
skips
skips
the
With an
water.
11, I have my full sea legs.
That's why we said it's just you're fine. You
Yep.
just miss getting
the
it.
soles of your shoes are made of wood.
You're
Your
pretty
foot does not get
certain,
wet.
though. Perhaps something was trying to push you in.
I look at who's behind me.
Nobody.
Ashley.
Ashley's
Turn
not
around,
even
then.
here.
But you turn around and say, "Oh God!"
I can't be sure of that.
Yeah, exactly. He cannot be sure because Ashley
He's the
has
only one who
demonstrated
came here, Ashley.
professional ninja. She's demonstrated professional ninja skills.
Yeah, we talked about this.
True.
You do manage to get across, and when you get over to that side, of course you remember that there is a forest before you get to the castle itself, and you still see the
I
Dionysus.
walked through that forest from first last time we were here.
Yeah. I didn't mean to say that. Come on, guys.
Hey, wait a minute. Yeah. Now that you've brought it up, the statue of Dionysus looks unconventional, as I recall we were told.
It was very unconventional. And it is still there.
Like, doesn't the statue of Dionysus, like, half resemble this creature that we're trying to face down? As it's described?
Alright, boys, let's go kill a god.
No, we just need a bunch of insane naked women. If we can find the Bacchanalia, they will handle. If we find the Bacchanalia, they can handle Dionysus just fine. So we need to find a bunch of insane naked women.
What was that, El?
I said if we find the Bacchanalia, I might need a new character.
The problem was solved.
Over and over.
And over and over again. Much Gatorade was consumed.
Before it was even invented.
Why is there a ton of oysters around here?
Yeah, I only
I
recently
mean, you know
learned
they
that
also
apparently people.
eat the men they have sex with.
True.
Like literally tear them apart limb from limb and then eat them.
I don't remember that part of mythology, but all right.
Well, good news, I'm not a mortal man, so I'll be fine. Let's go.
That's fair.
We're about to put those limits to the test.
I'm game to fucking
Alright.
beat down a god. Let's go.
I'm changing
Maps.
maps. Yes,
Wait, you're changing maps. We're on a quest. Map quest?
that image.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah. So you guys went up, and you went the walkway, and you went up to where the castle is. You saw the Dionysus, and then you were able to go into the castle.
For reference, for those that may be interested or not, the when you found the stuff underground, effectively within the castle area, it essentially covered an area that started like about here and like went wiggly wobbly all over the place and came out at a small cave in this area here. And roughly somewhere up there is where the other Secret Service dudes were massacred.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I thought there was something that they had to see. Yeah.
I mean, assuming Francis wasn't cagey with the information he got from his connected dots, that seems relevant.
Oh, it's just because you guys have been here before.
I know, but I'm assuming we are heading here.
Yes.
The ritual site that is 47.9 feet away from the
Yes.
dock.
Yep. Exactly.
Man, this island's fucking huge.
Sorry.
The size of fucking Rhode Island.
I had to, and I looked over. I'm like, what is it? Oh, the scaling's off. I see.
The scaling's way off. Because it's gonna take you a good
I might be able to afford the
Yeah, yeah.
castle. The castle size.
good amount of time to get over there.
You head across to the island and you head up. The ferry has been moved from the initial. Instead of arriving where you did when you came here for the party, you actually arrive at a small, like sort of cove area, which is just here, and you're able to make your way up. There's a loose pathway has been cut through some of the area leading up to the back of the castle, and as you're heading up there, you pass by an area that looks like it may have been an old stone structure, but essentially the walls have crumbled through time, and as you're passing the trees, you kind of see through it into where this disheveled area is. You see that there's a couple bits of old scaffolding that were there to potentially do some kind of rebuild. And then who's really looking at the scenery as you're heading up there?
You know what? Fuck it, Cain will.
Yeah, I would be laser focused on the path ahead.
All right. So as you head up there, I mean, effectively both of you would kind of notice. You notice there's a stone dais in the middle that has a woman tied to it.
Fuck. Okay. Let's do this
Elle
shit.
does actively roll their eyes.
Really
Is
going
Rich
for the
right?
over demands.
Elle's laser focused. Elle didn't see this.
Literally just told me I did.
Oh, he did. I could have.
Yeah.
You just said that Elle would be laser focused. I thought he was talking to Cain.
He said to both of yous.
I mean, yeah,
Alright.
because you're heading up there towards this area. Like it's a small part of the structure that's separate from the rest. There's a kind of pathway that, not exactly a pathway, but there's like there's evidence of some kind of corridor between the two like rooms, for want of a better term, between the two spots that is obviously completely destroyed. And it does look way older than the rest of the castle.
Okay. Follow-up question: is said tied-up woman like awake and not into being tied up like this? Because otherwise, this is less a matter of sight and more of sound.
She appears to be like when you look through past the trees and everything, she appears to be breathing, does not appear to be harmed, as you can see.
Is she like unconscious or?
Appears to be.
She's
Okay.
like, well,
If she's too far away to be sure, is it approximately Linda? Was it? Yeah. Is she approximately Linda's like build? If we can't see her face.
You can tell it's her.
Okay.
How far
Well,
away
yeah,
are
all right.
we?
I guess this is a rescue.
How far away are we from the dais?
About let's say about 80 feet. There's also evidence that this
80
area
yards.
has been. All right, yards, whatever. Fucking Americans with your distance.
It's only a distance of like
You are
3 times as
800
much.
You are 865 king dicks away.
Okay.
Oh, so we're
800.
like 2 inches.
all right, so give me a minute. 865 multiplied by 1.4
Remember,
divided by the square root of
You're-
3.
You see, Nav, this is the beauty of Cyberpunk Red, where we just use meters and yards interchangeably.
Yeah, exactly.
Ah, yes, Mards.
Yeah.
No, Yeeters.
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 That's
No,
it.
yeeters. Yeeters. We can never
Yeeters
use
is
Mars.
better.
Yeeters.
Yeeters is better.
That's amazing. We're gonna have to start using that now. So yeah, you're about 80 years away,
Okay.
and you can tell that the ruins of this room were at one point, until fairly recently, very overgrown. There's a lot of like evidence of like small trees being cut at ground level over the place. There's bits where you can see stone tiles for the flooring that are completely overgrown with grass and weeds and stuff that's been trimmed back sometime quite recently.
Okay, this scaffolding. I'm assuming it's on the outside of the walls.
There's a few pieces on the outside, and there's there's like 3 on the inside. There's 3 outside that you can see, but there may be more around other parts, because it kind of looks like they may have been trying to put up a scaffolding so they could like do some kind of rebuild on the parts that are still there as a framework.
Do any of the outside scaffoldings lead up to a hole in the wall and/or ceiling?
Well, there appears to be no ceiling to the structure.
Oh, even better. Does the scaffolding go all the way up?
One of the pieces does, though it does look kind of rickety.
Is there a cricket on it?
Yes.
Rickety cricket!
And is specifically making that annoying little sound when they rub their legs together.
Watch out for the ringworms.
Yep. And the dogs.
Yep.
Always with the dogs.
I feel like this is a reference that I just don't get.
Yeah, always
Yeah.
Sonny.
That would explain why I don't get the reference.
But All right, well, maybe one of us can climb up that scaffolding. One of us with a gun.
Let me check
He was
my
already popping
walking
his knuckles.
arsenal.
And you said gun, someone with a gun, like,
Son of a bitch.
All of us turn around and look over at Cain.
Well,
Shrug.
I was
Shrug.
gonna say,
But no,
I do have a gun.
yeah, but I have a hunting rifle. Like,
Yeah, doesn't Cain?
Yeah.
yeah, but he's not gonna use it.
No, I hit harder by punching shit. Anyways.
yeah, I have a hunting rifle. I'll take the scaffolding.
Well, if you hit harder when by punching shit, why do you carry the gun, Cain? Looks. I want to look intimidating. Okay,
Well,
fair enough.
Not just looks, but in case something's far away or running away instead of me having to run after it, just pop it in the leg.
Yeah, well, Francis will reach it. Will
No, you
reach into
punch
his
them
coat.
with the gun.
Francis will reach into his coat and possibly
one's
pull out
one.
a bat. Here's a throwing bat for you.
Should
are
be
we, the
giving you this, 'cause
Yankees?
I'm gonna use it later on you.
No, I'll just out of nowhere, their hand flashes out, comes back, holds up a real bat to Francis. Well, here's a real bat. Then they
Like the furry flying rodent thingy?
Yep. And then they let it go. No, that doesn't
Yeah.
happen.
Bite his fucking head off!
It makes a little squeak as it flies off and goes straight into a tree because this bat is actually blind.
Fair enough.
So,
Donk.
But
with all jokes on aside, yeah, no, I'll climb up there, try and get a view of everything that's going on. Like, is there anyone besides us and
How close
Linda?
do you get to Linda?
Oh, he's still technically outside the structure.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
still outside.
I'm, I'm doing scouting by climbing up.
Yeah. When you climb up, it occurs that the scaffolding is actually stronger than it looks.
I should hope so.
Yeah, you kind of expect it to maybe creak and threaten to collapse, but it doesn't. But once you climb up and you have a look over the top part of the wall that was being worked on, you can see at the north end and basically in the middle, there's an overgrown spot that is incredibly dark. Like, it looks like it feeds into like a hallway, though you didn't see anything further beyond that. But yeah, when you have a look over, you can't see anyone else there, but you do kind of have the impression of like you can hear something grinding. It kind of sounds like you would expect somebody grinding something in like a mortar and pestle might sound like, and it seems to be coming from the archway that is way darker than it should be.
Okay. I try to communicate all of this with hand signals to the people down below. And once they make it clear that they can't understand that, I will sort of like do a quiet shout.
I mean, we'll just move up to the scaffold under you because I don't think the walls are that high.
And explain what I witnessed. I don't see anyone around besides us and Linda, obviously. But I do hear like some kind of grinding noise, almost like a mortar and pestle, coming from. And I explain about the entrance.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
and,
gonna
I
keep
know
an
it's
eye on
incredibly
that
small.
entrance, and I'll be ready to shoot.
Okay. Obviously it's really small on the map there, but the blue that I've added in is basically where you can see the scaffolds around the structure. The green in the middle there is where the dais is, and it's kind of north to south, so there's more space on the left and right. And on the north, that little grey line, that's where this like archway is.
Oh, random question. I'm thinking about it. Did Esther bring any weapons with her?
Not that you can tell.
Cool, Cain, because you have your hunting rifle.
Down on.
Another question. Esther, do you know how to use this?
She on being handed a hunting rifle, she kind of looks at it like, I don't even know how to hold this. She clearly holds
Cain will
it
go
wrong.
through like.
Okay. If it
Cain
looks like
will-
you're going to be captured, put this end up against your chin, and then use usually a toe or your foot to pull the trigger.
I'm going to smack him upside the head very hard.
That's if
No.
it looks like you're going to be captured.
No, Francis, can I have your revolver?
Francis hands it to him.
Transfer the hunting rifle to you.
Why
Much
am I
easier.
seeing the scene? Why am I seeing the scene from Big Trouble in Little China?
Yes.
I need to watch that. It's on
But,
my list. but I
so
just
do
never
I.
got around to it.
This is much easier to handle. Give a quick rundown of hold gun like this, stand like this, pull back hammer, pull trigger.
Yeah.
Every gun makes it obvious that. Every gun makes it obvious that it has a right end and a wrong end.
But
Make sure
just-
that
okay,
you are pointing
also
the
be
wrong
aware-
end at somebody else.
At no well, watch it. Okay. Also, at no point do you ever point this weapon while it's loaded at anything you aren't willing to kill.
Very much.
Yeah. Yeah, one of the number one rules of gun safety: never point your weapon at something you would not be prepared to fire at.
Yep, always treat a gun like it's loaded, and in Francis's case, it is in fact loaded.
Yes.
But-
That's why it's very important that we
Yeah,
tell
we
this
hope you
person
guys
who,
loaded.
by her own admission, has no idea how to use these things.
Yes.
So you're going to stay on the outside and just act as a watch. If something is trying to sneak up on us while we're in there, then you let us know.
And if it looks like you're going to be captured, you put this end against the
I
temple.
swear to God, I'm going to
And
shake
then-
him.
Okay.
If things are going bad, go back to
Francis
Quran
pushes
and get out of
Nathaniel
here.
off the. Yeah. Francis pushes Nathaniel off the scaffolding.
So luckily, okay, so I need an act under pressure for you.
I
Nathaniel.
don't think he's actually
Yeah.
pushing Nathaniel.
I think you need an act under pressure for him.
No, actually,
Considering
I
I'm not-
need an
considering
act.
We need an opposed kick some ass roll for this.
Nathaniel,
Also,
I
considering
I
I'm on the
do
ground
need
and
an
he's up
act
in the
under
air.
pressure from you. I am not kidding. I just
Alright.
wrote it to.
Yeah, this
I just
is-
wrote it
this
to
is
Nav.
not. Yeah, this is not Francis attempting to, out of character, knock you off the scaffolding.
Not to mention, I'm on the ground. He's in the air.
You're
I
a
don't know why
freaking
you
man
guys
today.
acted up to do these things because he keeps passing them.
I don't know why I tried.
Just let the curse thing go. Like, it doesn't matter.
It's not a curse.
Yeah, well, quite clearly, the dice don't give a damn. They're
You-
just like, nah, you know what? Whatever you've got in store for him, nah, we're gonna let him pass.
Damn it.
One of these days he'll fail it.
I just find it so hilarious that the amount of things that Nathaniel, I need you to roll this, passes.
It will be funny is as soon as Karsa is just like, all right, no more curse.
Yeah,
Nathaniel's
then
like,
it starts
fail
failing.
after fail
three.
after fail.
3, 1, 5.
I can't get one.
It's almost like the system
amazing.
is of the opinion that you shouldn't be rolling unless it's for something that actually matters.
It
I mean, you
mattered.
succeed regardless of whether it matters or not.
It mattered, and it wasn't your bad luck that why it mattered. But okay.
He's standing on scaffolding that people are clearly not supposed to be standing on, I assume.
No,
Anyway,
no, it was specified that when he
taking back my
climbed up,
position,
it's fine.
taking back my position, training and training the gun at the gray line, which is an entranceway. So, did you say it was a cave? I didn't quite catch what it was an entranceway to.
From being south of it, you would say that there's a room beyond it. It looks like there's a room on the other side. But
On the other
coming
side
up
of
here,
what, though? Is it like a cave entrance, or is it just an open portal?
well, it looks like a hallway, and the edges of it
Just
are
a hallway
covered
in the middle of the woods.
That's what it looks like from
Okay,
where
so
you
it is
are.
clearly supernatural.
Okay, it
Yes.
looks like a ruins
Yeah,
where there
because
was a building around it, and there's that entranceway, and there's a hallway that goes into that building.
Okay.
And on this
But when you were coming up to the structure, you didn't see any connecting hallway to the north. And as
Gotcha.
far as you're
Right,
aware,
yeah,
there is
training-
no further structures.
Training my rifle there. I'm making adjustments to its range so that I have the ideal, because there's like even if it doesn't have a scope, which it shouldn't, it would still have like a way
You
to
can still-
adjust the sight.
Yeah, you
to
can still
accommodate for
zero
different
your.
ranges.
Yeah, you can still
Yeah.
zero your iron sights.
Zeroed out. I am ready to shoot in that approximate location at this approximate range the second I want to. More importantly, I want a bonus if I need to. I'm doing everything possible to give myself a bonus ahead of time if I have to shoot in that direction.
I mean, you are preparing.
Yes. I am prepared.
Yeah, so what's everyone else doing? So-
Kane's already starting to walk
Oh,
up
no,
there.
no, you get grabbed.
Esther's off to the side. She's prepared to, defend, potentially shoot herself. It depends what happens.
Well, hopefully she takes mine and Francis's suggestion seriously, and if things go bad, she runs back to Karan, not shoot herself.
Oh yeah. Both times we've been informed on
I
how
said
to
if
how to
she
shoot
was going
herself.
to be captured, all right?
Yes,
But,
she's effectively scared of Nathaniel now. Like, oh my god, what the fuck?
Now do you see what it looks like? Basic.
Yeah, it's a very unhappy frog.
Yeah, it's an unhappy frog.
I don't know.
It's to the.
Just
To the
Oh,
look,
okay.
look at the pic, you'll see.
I had to scroll out. I was zoomed in on the area
Yeah.
we were.
yeah.
you would have found it eventually.
Minecraft frog.
That's not what I was doing, but never mind.
Tell me I'm
Creeper.
wrong. Nah, more
It's a
Minecraft
big
frog.
freaking
Yeah.
frog.
Okay, what are the two frog eyes exactly?
Rooms.
Okay, and the frog mouth?
That's okay. So the thing in the center that kind of looks like a nose, that's where
Yeah, I know that.
Linda
I
is.
know that's the. Yeah, I know that's the altar with Linda. But what's the mouth?
Probably a step up.
Well, I mean, I was imagining this would be the entranceway, right here.
That's
well,
the
that's the-
entranceway.
Pretty
And
sure
the
that's
bridge
where...
of the nose that's like separating the eyes. I'm assuming that is the entranceway to the hallway where the sounds are coming from.
Yes.
Okay,
And the other two boxes on the inside are scaffolding.
gotcha.
But Kate, you go to move. L grabs you, pulls you back, kneels down, draws a rough approximation of the building in the dirt, points at Francis and Vinny, and draws a line circling around to the other side.
Okay, so we're taking a long way around. Got it.
Thinking.
Yes, also ambush. Francis, I'm trying to help you out. If I remember correctly, last time we fought, you said you had a thing for ambushing people.
Yes, I do. Where is
There
my
you go.
character sheet? Why did you close?
Because you closed it.
Yes, I have sneaky.
Yeah, that.
So I could do 4 harm on a first attack.
Yeah, especially with a hunting rifle.
I could do that with my 38.
Yeah, at least you can get farther now though, because hunting
Yes.
rifles are.
Yeah, I would say, like, you don't have your 38, Esther does. You have the hunting rifle. Although they do the same
I know.
damage, so they do the same damage.
If anybody wants to take my submachine gun,
Also,
I'm
hold on,
maintaining my
Whistle.
distance. So, but if anybody else wants it,
Yeah, I mean, yeah. There you go, Francis, because that'll do more damage than the hunting rifle.
What would that qualify as?
It does 3 harm.
Okay, so I'll sub the Magnum. Got it.
wait, what's her the woman who came with us? What's her name? Elaine?
Esther.
Esther.
Esther. Thank you. I knew it started with an E, just couldn't quite. Yeah.
You got the E and the fact that there's at least one other E in there.
Esther, this is a bad example of something to use if you're going to be captured. It's more powerful and it's gonna kick, so you're more likely to like fatally injure instead of just immediately kill.
Oh, good news. It's going to Francis. So Francis, take the advice he just gave you.
Francis will look at Nathaniel. The way you keep insinuating people are going to be captured, you're going to get captured.
You're gonna get smacked for talking too loud.
You mean I'm going to get smacked for talking?
No, too
And
loud.
Nathaniel's just going to like silently smile to himself. This was secretly his plan all along. Have Francis get captured and lure the thing out.
But yeah.
But Francis is going to start making his way along the back with Cain.
Yep. No, Vinny.
Oh. With Vinny.
Alright, so Vinny and Francis are going one direction into the back area.
Yeah, and then I just hold up my hand with all my fingers and my thumb out to Cain. Count down each finger. And then they walk in. Well, then Elle walks in. Whatever Cain does, he can do whatever he wants.
I mean, Kane's gonna follow with the pulling out the other sword, not his usual one, but the one Esther pointed out.
If that was what you wanted on there, you could have left it. And we could just take off the frog-looking. Nav.
Never mind.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it serves the same purpose.
Okay. I was just giving them a quick mark because that's what they needed. Okay. Alright, so how far or how close do you get to...
We're going right up to her. I'm fucking her. I'm not...
Okay, I need everybody who is going within 60 meters to make me a weird roll.
Well, we're going around the long side of the building, so how long does it take us to get to that point?
Because 60 meters is extremely wide, so I guess my question for you is like, even does that also would that also include the outside of the wall based on the size and dimension you got?
Yes.
Okay.
Hey.
And a straight weird roll, correct?
Straight weird roll.
Oh, I'm gonna bomb this like no tomorrow.
Which side of the room are you guys moving around?
To my understanding,
South.
yeah.
So, okay.
So far, I'm the only person who has succeeded.
Well, yes, this makes sense.
This makes sense.
Yeah. You are the weird one.
Now,
Even though my weird is only plus one.
Nathaniel, did you go with him or are you still up at the scaffolding?
I said
He's
where I
doing
was setting up my
snipper.
sniping perch.
Yeah, he's still there.
Okay.
Just for reference, where exactly, like around the scaffolding, are you at? Are you at the north corner or south? Along the wall. Whereabout are you? You're at that scaffolding. Okay.
But hey, look at the bright side. 1, 2, 3 people got experience.
Alright.
and the guy with the weird did the thing.
Okay. Far as I'm Francis, this is not what you see.
Hey.
Alright. For the rest of you, You guys feel like you have just been transported into another dimension or another plane of existence. Suddenly you feel like the place is no longer a ruins, but an area, a woods, and a very deep and discerning woods, because each of the trees can move and actually do move and have mouths. And Linda disappears within this woods.
Now, do I, far outside the area of effect, but, you know, seeing all of them walking through, do I see anything strange happen, or do they suddenly just start sort of acting a little weirdly?
The only one who doesn't act weirdly is actually Francis. Francis seems to be going straight into the building.
Okay.
Or straight around it, anyway. But
Whereas the others are going around and starting to feel like they're confused.
yeah. Francis will turn around and see Vinny and be like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, effectively, your movement stops. What the others see is you three stop moving, but as you like look around, you're following the same actions. Like you're doing the same thing in the real world as you are in this other appearance. Just you're not moving. If you follow what I mean. Like if you were to break into a sprint and start running and trying to climb up a tree, you would be gesturing. That is what the others would see. But you'd be basically standing in place doing this gesture.
Okay. May I take a crack at the description to make sure I'm understanding correctly, please?
Yes, sure.
Okay. The beginnings of it is we're is getting closer to the formation. We all start to kind of feel like a dizziness, almost where, almost like being sucked upward to where, like, not physically so, but emotionally and mentally, drawn upwards and like into a small little, almost like the end of a vacuum. Being pulled into it at like incredible speeds and then stretched to minuscule, minute amounts until that we are exactly where we were standing before, but our surroundings have radically changed from before when we was with sparse tree cover and green ground along underneath a slightly cloudy night sky. We are now replaced with a deeper, almost a rain cloud, almost storm cloud type environment. The trees around us that were once sparse and very, very thin have instead are very coarse, heavy, and packed together. Each of the trees themselves, their appearance has taken on, instead of being like flat and thin barked, are now instead being very thick and dark, with tinges of browns and blacks with small bits of red. Even the bark seems to, instead of creating knot holes and rigid sides, are instead creating almost expressions, as if the trees themselves have grown alive and seeing us as no longer just passersby, but as prey, as their instincts have been changed on the insides. Now, from the outside, from Francis's point of view, he just sees everybody kind of stands, maybe take a dizziness, maybe staggering a bit as if we had hit ourselves or being hit with some sort of dizziness for half a singular moment. Then as each of us is reacting, he's just watching our upper bodies move. Whether it's simulation of holding the stomach out of nausea, or the attempts to climb a tree, so looking like face full of exertion, even as the hands are moving in a climbing aspect, but not necessarily doing somewhere, almost like a veins are. Trying to think of the correct word. Wicked and obtuse version of charades, as the characters continue to move with it's just their upper body, but their lower body is still standing still, almost as if the ground has swallowed up their feet and they're unable to move.
Yes.
So Francis, you hear that entire narration from Vinny.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. I love this. Yes.
Francis just sits there or stands there. He takes his hat off. He does the scratching the head thing.
Why did my appearance all of a sudden change to Max
Where?
Payne?
You 100% swear that that his voice has turned into oh my god, it's not McAvoy. Get out of there, James. It's another James. He actually passed away recently.
McEnroe?
James Earl Jones.
No, the guy that voices Max Payne. You 100%.
Oh,
hear
yeah,
Max
yeah,
Payne's voice coming out. Vinny's face also changes to resemble Sam Lake grimacing, and you swear that suddenly he has a glass half filled with whiskey in his hand. You don't know where it came from, and his detective trench coat has turned into a 1990s leather trench coat. He's also wielding 2 Berettas.
James
You don't know how
McCaffrey.
Yeah. Yeah, I was stuck on McAvoy because I was recently watching Split, where
Okay, no.
it's kinda hilarious when you look at the cast list. It lists James McAvoy, James McAvoy, James McAvoy. He's listed like 12 times in the cast. I shit you not, it's amazing.
That's funny. I like that. Yeah.
I love that they did that because it's damn near a one-man movie and it's awesome. So yeah, that's why his name's stuck in there. But yeah,
But that is
Moving
basically
on.
what's happening.
Yeah,
Francis sees them
Francis-
charading. You guys are thinking you are in a different world entirely.
No. This is the 3rd time this has happened in this area to us.
Yeah?
So, Elle's
And this
like,
is the and this is the 3rd time Francis is bizarrely unaffected by it.
unless it is forcibly changing the way I think, Elle's like, all right, gotta put up with this again.
yeah. I mean, the whole thing is right. The whole thing is, you could like immediately click that this is an illusion. It still affects you, even though you may know that it is.
No, I know. You're like,
Yeah.
I'm not arguing that anything has changed. Elle sees what they see and hears all that, but they're like, all right, put up with this again.
Meanwhile, Nathaniel's just watching all of this. Bozos can't even walk in a straight line.
Cain knows it's an illusion. He's just getting more and more pissed off as it goes on.
Well, Elle just stops. There's no point in moving.
The trees seem to be trying to speak to you.
Trying to do what?
One of the trees seem to be speaking to you.
Okay.
So you brought the other one. We were fine with just finishing off this one. But we can do so much more with the last.
That's not what trees say, voices. Trees only say one thing. They tell you to leave.
They bark a lot.
But
Oh, I like yours more. Yeah.
I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say that was a cop joke.
They say bow wow. That's why their limbs are called bows.
Come on.
Okay.
Now I stole that
you
from
take-
Do the Looking Glass.
You take 2 harm as one of the trees in real life actually leans over with a very leafy branch. It stings a lot.
Cain's gonna
When the
point
pun
at-
is so bad, even nature goes no.
Cain's gonna point one of the sword at one of them. Look, don't give a fuck. Don't care. You ain't no orange fucking furball.
Question: how far are you guys gaggle fucked? Are you gaggle fucking?
Number one.
Explain your UK.
Hold on.
Word.
Number one, I'm writing that down
Oh my
because I'm
God.
using that word again.
Oh my
Number two, can you
God,
please
Nav, you
define it?
can't just ask someone if they're gaggle fucked.
So,
That's,
are you?
that- you do realize that's illegal in Kansas.
It's illegal in at least 12 states. Are you bunched up or are you spread out?
Oh, no. Cain and Elle would be next to each other. Vinny and Francis were circling around to the other side.
Okay, so Yeah. Are you having the sense to attempt dodging the man waving a sword around that's standing within arm's reach?
Let's make this
And is he
easier.
swinging at me?
Let's make
Not
this
I ain't
easier.
actually
Necessarily.
swinging it. I'm just pointing it.
You're somewhat
So-
close.
Let me put you guys on the map.
That could be deadly.
Let me
Just so
check
there's
this.
reference that we're there.
Yeah.
I mean, don't really need it because it's not to scale.
It's not to scale, no, but this is where I'm thinking you all are coming from.
We're coming from here.
Cain and I came in from the right. Vinny and Francis circled around and came in from the left.
Oh, crap. Don't do that.
Now, Francis, are you? Nah, never mind.
And I didn't get the answer to where Nathaniel was, but he's on one of the scaffolds on the right side on the outside.
I circled via. I circled in
He's
green the scaffold.
effectively
I'm on.
here. He's at the southwest corner.
Yeah, okay. And then Cain's over here.
The term of the day. Yeah, so you guys have actually never heard that term gaggle fucking before.
No.
I have from you.
Yeah, exactly.
I only heard
Yes,
it last
I-
week from you.
I believe it's a British military term for when you're bunched up and shouldn't be.
No, in America it's called "Are you guys butt fucking each other?" I'm not joking.
I would not be surprised.
Alright. Anyway,
That's amazing.
so.
Okay, Cain is pointing his sword, yelling at the tree that isn't a tree. Vinny, how are you reacting to this? El's reaction is super boring.
So the tree is talking and speaking out loud. Now, that is loud enough for all of us to hear, correct?
Oh, yeah.
Now, does the tree have like a high voice, mid voice, pitch voice?
Very
Is there anything?
dark and
It's kind of growly.
growly voice.
No, like in the simple as like, well, we're about to start with her, but we're going like with that kind of like a
Yeah,
raspy. type?
yeah,
Okay.
the raspy voice.
Yeah, it's like a Shingle Beach learned how to talk.
All right.
Very woody.
I am going to.
Yes, there's definitely a certain woodenness to the quality of this voice.
Wait, then shouldn't it sound like its mouth's full then?
Well, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like as it's speaking, there's just like a mountain of termites falling out.
Are they white?
Uh huh. Squirrel.
Wrong movie.
So,
It is true.
So,
Gerbils
yeah,
can't get up there.
So yeah, the Mortal Kombat trees are taking issue.
mhm.
Getting cease and desist letters from Midway.
Nah, they probably find it hilarious.
I mean, well, they might. Warner Brothers won't.
I'm sure they don't have a copyright on man-eating trees.
No.
Oh, they can't have a copyright on talking trees. For fuck's sake, they're in the Wizard of Oz.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No. They don't
don't-
technically own half of the licensing for that. It's still half NGM. They required the distribution and licensing rights back in the 90s when
That's the
MGM
point.
liquidated.
Is this funny that the fact that you actually know that right? A bit of trivia. I'm impressed.
Though that's the thing, it's like his favorite thing ever.
Yeah.
No, that's
that
fine.
is still
Okay.
obsession. I am literally going to see Wicked 2 nights in a row. Head.
They have a name for that.
Obsession.
Nope, waste of money.
Also that.
It's obsession.
No,
Okay.
it's Calvin Klein.
It's
obsession.
As you heard the trees talking to you.
It's obsession.
I'm going to try to take this as clean and calm and clear as possibly as I can here because with these yahoos, the stuff that I've seen, it's like, oh look, now the trees are talking. Okay, yeah, this is par
Vinny's
for the
line
course.
stopped making sense a while ago.
This is par for the course at this point. All right, now I'm waiting for.
Especially the amount of time you've spent with either L or Cain.
Now you got. I'm just waiting. I'm just looking. Now I'm looking upward, waiting for the flying monkeys to come in here or other Oz references, just to, you know.
You know what? Just because. Just
Yeah.
because.
Oh yeah, just because. All right.
I mean, the books are public domain.
I mean, and it was about that
They're
time
public domain.
period, so we all of a sudden have. It feels like Oz.
why are
Where
you
there
feeling up
are
Oz?
flying monkeys.
Oh, this is
Come on,
this is
come
this is
on,
PG
come on,
rated.
Bad timing, right? We don't need to be adding grave digging into this, right? I mean, they buried him, right? Just leave him alone.
You all went there. I was gonna say the longer you
Actually,
save up,
the,
the furrier it
the
gets.
rest of you, Nathaniel, I
That's
do
a Buffy
need you
reference.
to take a make me a weird roll, please.
Another one?
Nathaniel.
I was gonna say I'm pretty far away from everybody else, but okay,
What's your weird look like?
not great.
Well, it looked weird.
There's a chance.
Well, all of us had a chance.
Damn it!
See?
All right,
The man
Nathaniel,
can't
that
kill.
settles it. We're going to Vegas right now. I'm taking you to the craps table. We're going right now.
What is going on with these bozos down there?
Francis looks up at the scaffolding and just shrugs.
Francis,
He's
weird
got-
roll by looking at the scaffolding, please. You see a shadow right behind Nathaniel.
Jack!
What did you say?
Jack!
Goose?
All right. Aim, look at the sky very carefully. No, we're out of season.
Mind you, jackass!
Act under pressure, Nathaniel.
Act under pressure to, like, yeah, immediately. Okay. To recognize that what Francis means by duck is look behind you, and to
Well, this
then
is- this is-
immediately draw
yeah.
the pistol.
Well, this is
And
more of
so-
also to see can you procure the joke while also defending yourself physically, so that way you can deliver both things at the same time.
All right. Can I get a bonus because of the fact that I'm somewhat forewarned here? I don't know what this is, what this act under pressure is in response to, but I am forewarned by Francis.
You're forewarned.
Forewarned is forearmed.
So
Probably
so
was
I am
giving
I
you the roll at
forwarded
all.
by +1.
You will get a 1.
All right. I mean, look,
Come
I
on, roll a
agree
four.
with you. Yeah, I agree with you, Al. But like, this is how they're running it.
Alright. Well,
You could just hear the disappointment.
it's not the way I wanted it, but fine.
Vegas,
So,
baby.
yeah, I know, right?
Okay, so as you are successful in your because that was act under pressure, yes. You as you immediately catch on that what he means is something behind you. As you glance around, you see like the vague outline of a shadowy figure with a hand raised like it's about to swipe at you. And as it goes, you're able to deftly duck under it, and it misses. What do you do?
Am I still on the scaffolding?
Yes.
Is it also on the scaffolding?
Oh, it's trying to push you off. But
It's
it looks.
The thing's on the scaffolding, and it's just taken a swipe at you, and like barely missed.
Okay. And do we now you're like a shadowy thing? Like I'm trying to understand, like, is this thing made out of like shadows and clouds, or is it just like partially translucent and hard to see, but
Partially
it clearly has legs
translucent.
that it's also standing
hard
on
to
the
see.
scaffolding with?
Yeah.
Partially
It appears-
translucent, hard to see.
Yeah, it
Okay.
appears to be the shadow of a figure standing on there. And yeah,
Okay.
it's
Take a
translucent.
yeah. All right. Basically, going to use the iron pan, and
you're
effectively
going to
just
steal
try
it.
and bull rush and push it off of the scaffolding with the pan.
All right. So yeah, go for
Going for the legs.
For a kick. Yeah, go for a kick some ass.
Yep. Now, for the fact that I'm using a melee weapon for this, I'm aiming at the legs. Can I get another forward?
No.
Okay. Thought I'd ask. One second.
Rules clarification. By forward, you mean like a plus
Bonus
one or
roll.
something? Okay, thank you.
They're called forwards. Mixed success.
We're getting closer.
Okay, so yeah, you definitely swipe at the legs, and effectively you feel like this thing just drops on you, like all its weight bodily onto your back, because you crouch down and swipe at it, and it sort of just like collapses on top of you.
As it's collapsing on top of you, the scaffolding starts to break.
Yeah, it's right at that moment that you hear some of the wood boards start to splinter, and yeah, that entire piece breaks and it drops down. Luckily enough, because of your position and everything, you don't actually get hurt in the process of it collapsing. It essentially concertina folds directly under you and this other figure.
All right.
Do us in the dream world hear the unnecessarily loud
yeah.
sound of construction equipment folding?
Well, you
Yes.
hear something falling, like trees falling.
Yeah, you hear effectively like trees falling. It sounds like it's in the distance, like you're kind of aware that the sound should be closer, but it sounds like it's quite far away, kind of echoing through the trees around you.
I mean, based on the distance I've been given, this whole ritual area is almost the size of a football field, so this makes sense.
Yeah.
All right, so if I
would
understand the
have-
situation,
I would have football field, but then I'm not really that up on American football
I was
field.
told we were on one end of it, and
I did say
Linda was
something
80,
about a football
80 yards
field.
away.
Yes, I said about
That's
the
actually
size.
bigger than a football
yards
field.
away.
I said it is about the size of a football field because
enough.
they could understand that far better than the other. So
Well, on the fact that we're now playing to the 125 years line.
There's also the fact that like the length of a football field depends on what type of football you're talking about.
American football,
Yes.
don't fuck with
Yeah,
it.
that. Well, that is.
Well,
the
hold
thing,
on, no.
right?
Are we talking
we're
about
talking
like
American football.
European style football, Latin American style
Oh, God.
football, or
I'm
American
gonna-
handbag?
I'm gonna shoot you. I'm gonna find a way to shoot you tonight.
I mean, you could just give them -1 forward.
Yes, I could.
You are the DM. You do have that
We're
right.
talking the length of a hand egg field. Got it.
We're gonna hear a door slam. We're gonna hear a door slam. Cervantes laughing his ass off, and the sound of tires screeching away as she goes to fight you in real life.
Okay. So, to understand the situation, the scaffolding that I'm on has folded concertina style. This thing is on top of me. I'm assuming, however, that because I did succeed in like knocking its feet out from underneath it, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's effectively why it sort of collapsed on top.
Why
of
it's on top.
based on
My
the
my
position.
point to all this is that like it is at least like maybe not winded, but at the very least it was not expecting any of this to happen.
Pretty much. Yeah,
Okay.
because you're immediately aware that if this was an intentional act of this like being, you would expect it to be like ripping into your sides right now. At the moment, it more kind of feels like
It's still trying to figure
if
out what
you've
the fuck just happened.
yeah, you've just like tackled a drunk and they have no idea what's going on. They're just kind of like flailing. at the sudden, oh my god, I did not see this coming.
Because you both fell
Okay.
off of the
Yeah,
scaffolding.
Okay. Ooh, I've got a tough choice to make now.
Do you keep wailing on it, or do you try to run?
Yeah,
Oh,
that
no.
is the choice to make.
What are you doing, Francis?
I'm going to go run around and make sure he's okay, or run towards him.
All right, so you'll be there in a good 30 seconds.
Okay, the scaffolding collapsed, so there's like, you know,
You're on the ground.
wood and all
Yeah.
sorts of stuff and broken pipes and whatnot around. Okay.
Yeah. You're on the ground, the scaffolding's on the ground, and it is on top of you. This
Alright, I'm gonna try and
translucent
use
creature.
some broken apart. I'm gonna try and use some broken apart scaffolding, the pan if it's still usable, whatever, to just try and like wedge stuff in between myself and it and separate the two of us. Because it is on top of me. Like if I had landed on top of it, I might actually go for just, you know, beating it to death with a frying pan. But or at least make the attempt to do that. But
Right.
It's on top of me.
Yes.
It's more important to break away.
You've still got the skillet, so if you want to attack it as a way to get it off you,
All right, sure.
I mean, you could definitely go for that if you wish to.
Yeah, I'll go for that. Is this kick some ass again?
What would you like him to roll there for that?
Would be definitely kick some ass.
I say it could be kick some ass, it could be act under pressure, but all right, we'll do kick some ass.
Well, if you're gonna hit him, it's gonna be kick some ass. If you act under pressure, then
All right. He's still somewhat stunned. Can I have a forward?
You know what? Yeah.
Yeah, we'll give you a forward.
Didn't matter.
Okay.
Didn't even need it. See, I'm telling you, this man cannot fail right now.
All
I
right.
say bada bing, bada boom, you are no longer cursed.
Now, okay, so
This is not even the curse.
I anti-curse you. There, now you should fail.
can we say that with the success, the full success, is it inflicting any harm on me from this, or
Oh,
'cause
it's
this
trying
isn't
to
like a
scratch
normal
you.
attack.
It's trying to scratch you. With
Okay,
its...
so my question is though, because remember how this works. They don't like the monsters don't attack. Like it's rather when we act,
know.
the monster can potentially.
Nathaniel, I
Um,
know.
So my question is like, would it have inflicted any harm on me from trying to get away with this? Like, I'm trying to figure out what I should choose the extra effect should be, or if I should just have the extra effect.
Actually, it would have tried to.
breaking away
It
to
would have tried to
float.
grab at you, so
Okay.
and tried to scratch at your legs as you're trying to get away, and hit it over the head with the frying pan.
Has King
So I'm
Kong
not
come out
inflicting
yet?
any damage. This is just me getting away. Can
then
I spend
I'm
my-
Hold on. So the point was that you rolled kick some ass because you were attacking it.
yeah. That's why I
Therefore,
said
you
act
are
under
attacking
pressure if you're not attacking it.
Roll was done. What's done is done. So,
Yeah.
in the process, you're able to get out from under it by basically smacking it one right in the face with the skillet, and it clearly takes some damage from this. You kind of, it gives you the impression of like when you when you got like a cloud of smoke and you wave your hand through it.
Yeah.
It kind of gives you that sort of impression, but like quite clearly you hit something physical.
Okay.
Like obviously, you know.
How
like
much?
that.
Yeah. How
Yeah,
much
it tries
damage?
to attack back.
How much
and
damage would it inflict on me?
It would normally cause 2.
It would normally cause 2. Okay.
Yes.
I would
However-
like to then spend my my extra effect on
Uh-huh.
putting extra distance between myself and it. I would like to go to close distance as opposed to hand, but it not on top of me, which would have been normal.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you can do
you're
that.
able to do that.
Okay.
Yeah, that is no problem.
I'll take the 2 harm, but because of battlefield awareness and my flak vest, I ignore both of those.
Yeah, you get some scratches across the shoulder of your jacket, but yeah, your knowledge
some...
and your flak vest eat everything, so you're physically fine.
Damn it! This is my 3rd favorite jacket.
Yep.
You don't have a padded one like me?
Are you literally saying that to him while he's fighting?
Nah, that seems like a waste of breath.
I mean, with the collapse, you actually can't see him anymore.
Yeah.
Francis, help Vinny Cain! I could really use some help right now.
I'm on it.
I mean, we just hear a random clang of a frying pan.
All
You
right.
hear the extremely loud collapse.
Are we gonna go like? Do you guys want to go on some sort of like initiative roll or something like that, just so we can kind of keep track as far as who's going where?
Not sure.
If anybody has any suggestions for what they want to do, yeah.
Yeah, for me, I'm gonna be moving myself over there to give you a hand.
You're stuck in an illusion.
You
The
turn
only one
towards
who
us.
Oh,
actually
that's right.
can
That's
help
right. That's
right
right.
now.
That's right. That's
Yeah,
right. That's
you're
right.
stuck in an illusion.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry. So I'm hearing a bunch of trees crack. Yeah.
So,
Hold on.
Francis has got to go through
Stop.
dust clearing to find.
Stop for 1 second. If you wish to try and give the assistance, do you wish to do that as your action, Vinny?
Well, to clarify, just we haven't been envisioning in my head and tell me if this is correct. The reality with the scaffolding, so that's metal, wood, human screaming, and so on. For us caught in the illusion world, it's like I'm hearing just like a tree falling and a whole big like batch of like high wind. That's what I'm kind of picturing in my
Oh,
head.
you're sort of hearing the correct sounds, but they sound like they are way down the pathway.
Oh, okay, like
Yeah,
distance
you
as
kinda
hell.
look
Yeah.
down. Yeah, you kind of look to the side, and it's almost like there's a pathway through the trees that kind of disappears into the mist.
Yeah.
And sound is coming from way down that position. If you were to attempt to render assistance, in your mind, you see yourself sprinting down this pathway. Anyone else would just see you like
Right.
trying to move, but your feet are stuck in place.
Okay. Yeah, to kind of respond to this appropriately, then though, is the only thing that's the small key. So I guess why I'm asking the question. That like, and I understand it's like way echoey and it's like from very very far distance. Either in any part of that, do I just hear the wood and scaffolding, or do I hear Nathaniel's cry at all?
Well, you can.
Actually,
You
you can
can
try
hear.
to break from this if you get a
Oh,
successful.
no, I'm trying to look for the trigger. I'm like, because it wouldn't make sense for me to break out of anything.
True.
That's why I'm asking for this trigger.
So here's what you. Well. Sharp. No. Yeah, sharp.
I was gonna suggest that, like, I would assume like be like a sharp, because if I fail it, okay, I don't hear the cry. I'm just hearing the distant like of wood, metal, things like that.
Mm-hmm.
But the trigger, specific trigger, as far as like a familiarity, is the only reason why I'm trying to ask this question. So, is that agreeable to both of you?
Yes.
No, is that okay?
Yeah, go for it.
All right, thank you.
Oh, you hear him fine. You know exactly what's going on. You now can
Okay.
try to break free from the illusion.
Okay. Well, what I'll do in that case, then, since I'm hearing Nathaniel, I want to ask any of the others that are stuck in La La Land with me. Did you guys hear Nathaniel?
Francis is already running.
Well, he wouldn't see you. He would only see me and Cain. Cain's currently yelling at a tree. And what I was going to say before, when I asked if I heard the scaffolding and then completely got ignored, is Elle has basically closed their eyes, is standing stock still, and is basically attempting to figure out what is different, where the seam is at. Because this thing is talking to us, so it can interact in both worlds. So this illusion can't be perfect.
True.
Yeah, the logic is sound.
Roll me weird.
Could I argue cool?
You can argue cool. Okay.
Glad I did.
You do feel
Weird would have failed.
you do sense the seam, and the seam seems to be the gateway. This area right here.
Well, I mean, I can't. I can't. Yeah, fair enough.
Like in this area right here. You do sense that there's something about that just kind of causes a change.
Yeah, when you take that sort of moment of like concentration to try and figure this out, as soon as you open your eyes, you can see a kind of smoky outline of what's really there around you. You can see the vague impression of the ruins of the structure, and when you glance across, just something suggests that you should maybe look around. So when you glance across, you can quite clearly see the archway, and there's you kind of take half a step and you realize that you are physically moving. And you get the impression that it's possible if you go to it within the illusion, it may allow you through.
And that's exactly what I shall do.
Okay.
On the moving by, because I'm going to duck under Cain's sword and basically lightly hit him in the gut with the back of my hand to get his attention.
Mm-hmm.
Forceful enough that he's gonna feel it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stop yelling. Remember what I told you.
Why did you hit me?
Just to get his.
I would argue like the not painful enough to cause harm, but painful enough to kind of snap Cain partially out of it.
Yeah, that's the point.
Yeah, it's enough to snap you out of your "I'ma argue with this tree for the next 3 days."
Yeah.
It's not enough for you to be like, "Oh my god, I'm in an illusion. I'm totally going to break out of it."
Like Cain knows he's an illusion. That's the thing.
Yeah, but now you're paying attention to the fact that Elle has interacted with you, and it's like, "Hey, pay attention. Stop arguing with the wildlife."
Well, see, I was gonna break out too on my own because I have a way to do it that I would argue wouldn't possibly work.
Well, you can make that
Remember that
argument
there are
right
no
now.
differences, and if you want to do something, just say that you're doing it.
Well, I was waiting for everyone else.
Yeah, go. What is it?
Gonna end up using the sword to cut my hand a little bit. Pain. If pain.
Cut your hand.
You just
and
got
your
hit.
hand
It
falls
doesn't
off.
matter.
Your hand falls
Yeah.
off. You no longer have
What?
hands. You're now precluded from using two-handed weapons for the rest of the game.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's okay. We're gonna get you
Yeah,
fixed.
If
That's okay.
if
We can get you fixed up with a good new
No, like,
prosthetic
I-
hand.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say
you like
it's
some
gonna be
micro
like
welding?
just a slit in the hand.
you go to cut your hand, you cut your hand. You feel the fact that you have cut your hand. You have a cut on your hand. You're bleeding, which
Yeah,
does not make you the victor. However, guess what? You're still in the illusion.
Oh. And you thought, man, typically pain always does that.
The only
Which
part of that I
is
have to
what
argue. The only part of that I have to argue with is if he's bleeding, he's therefore the victor.
No, because he needs to specifically go for nuts to fist style.
Well, no, because here's the thing. He's proven he can be killed.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
If you bleed, you can die.
All jokes aside, I would argue that much like the classic some person in hysterics, a good hard slap directly to the face should knock somebody out of it.
I was going for
Because
the pain.
that
But you're not
resets the
pain
in.
brain.
override.
Yeah, but no one's
I mean,
in
okay.
hysterics.
All right,
You're
guys.
being Hold on. You are being actively charmed via illusion.
Yeah.
So,
Fair.
That's the differential here.
all right, L hits you. You don't have to cut yourself, but if you want to,
I know,
fine.
I'm not going to. I was going to, because, like, I would imagine, okay, pain override.
All right, so because L hits you, you get an opportunity to break out.
Take that opportunity.
You can use. Just tell me what you would like me to use for that breakout.
Can I, in theory, use sharp?
Yes.
Okay, because I can't use tough to break. Well, hold on.
Or you can't.
Tough won't work. But
Okay,
you can
'cause
try sharp.
Charm,
Yes.
cool, and weirder. All zeros, so I don't really want to roll those. And this is gonna fail. I'm gonna laugh if it does. Oh, no, shit, it didn't.
Oh
I
no,
would laugh
you
if it
are
did.
broken out of it. Suddenly, there is no tree. But you definitely hear Nathaniel screaming.
So that's when Cain's gonna whip around, and take off running.
You also do see, well, though, when the trees disappear and it becomes a kind of a sparse land, but you do see a very confused squirrel staring up at you, holding at least one arm upward, and sort of like either in a praising motion or quite possibly a threatening one.
Cain, I swear to God, did you fuck with squirrels? And if you fuck with squirrels, this campaign is over. All right, we gotta go. We gotta run.
What? It's
All
the
right,
birds, it's the
that's
squirrels?
the line. You fuck with squirrels, Cain. We gotta go.
Oh,
Dude,
wait,
there is
that's a
one
Rick and
thing in
Morty
this world
reference.
that does not fuck around, and that's squirrels.
Yeah, you don't mess with squirrels.
Oh, this is a Rick and Morty reference.
Whatever.
I picked up on that beginning of dude.
Alright, so Cain,
Okay,
you are
okay,
broken
so,
out of it.
Yeah, you.
Squirrels,
Okay, so
Morty.
you.
We
you
gotta
run
change
off.
to a new dimension now.
Okay, yeah. So Cain, yeah, you run off to render assistance. However, that is your action there.
Yeah.
Alright.
So, what are you doing, Francis?
What exactly do I see running in that direction?
Well, you see that Cain has stopped gesturing wildly with a sword towards a random squirrel. That seems
No,
very
he's
confused.
he's heading in my direction. So what does he see
Yeah,
when he
you-
looks over it? Yeah.
Well, that's the thing, yeah. It's gone from Cain gesturing wildly towards a very confused-looking squirrel, and he's now suddenly taken off at speed towards where Nathaniel has just disengaged effectively with
With a shadow entity.
yeah, with some kind of shadow entity, and it is kind of difficult to see in like all the dust and gunk that's been thrown up by the collapse. But you are aware that he is engaged with something in mortal combat right now.
Oh,
Yeah,
Francis is
has this thing made any sounds? throughout
Gotta
all of
roll
this?
sounds. Yeah, oh yeah, it has. It's
Well, if
made
Francis
sounds.
can hear it, assuming Francis can hear it, he's going to try and shoot it. Why the fuck is kick some ass?
It's on your sheet.
Yeah,
What are you
not
shooting
wrong.
it with?
the Tommy gun.
Okay.
Wait, no, you were given a hunting rifle, weren't you?
And then give it the Tommy gun.
So you chose the Tommy gun. Okay.
Yeah, because it does more damage. I could do 5 harm in one go, and
Oh shit, that means I have to look up. I have to bring up Nathaniel's sheet so I can see his Tommy gun stats.
3 harm,
3
area, loud.
Yeah, 3 close area, loud. You don't have a reload. Oh well, actually you would.
let's kick some ass and see if I hear anything.
think the reload property is specifically for things that take a longer
Damn.
time to reload, like revolvers, single shot rifles, and shit like that.
Yeah.
You know what? This area is full of dust. That makes sense.
Well, I mean, you would think that, but like as you level the Tommy gun at it and are ready to spray and potentially murder Nathaniel with his own gun, you go to pull the trigger and you realize that you were holding it weird, and the drum magazine falls out.
I will take that experience. Click. How many experience are we all sitting on right now? Except for Nathaniel, who has probably 0.
So here's the thing.
Francis will in fact shout, "How do you keep the drum on this thing?"
You see that button that says drum release? Don't push it.
Francis looks at the side of the gun. Oh. Puts the drum back on. Fair enough!
Alright, that will give you an experience right there.
Trying to be helpful.
Alright.
And on that bombshell, I need to use the restroom again. I cannot wait for the summer to be
that's
over and stop
fine.
drinking a gallon of water.
I believe it's Nathaniel's turn.
All right. Such as there are turns. How is the shadow creature thing looking as it's pulling itself, I'm assuming, out of the rubble?
It's not bloodied, if that's
Like,
what you're
is it any
saying.
more? Is it any more like solid, or is it still the same sort of like semi-misty?
Yeah, it looks
get it.
a little bit more solid. It's kind of like it looks like the sort of smokiness has gotten darker and a little bit thicker, and you would actually swear that it appears bigger. Like it looks like possibly if this thing was standing upright, it would be a full foot taller than you.
1.5 taller than you.
That's why I got away when I did. I'll try and shoot it. I have my like at this point, holding the rifle. No, at this point I'd have had to have dropped the rifle because I grabbed the pan.
You grab the pan, you
So,
drop the
other
rifle.
hand. Yeah, exactly. So, other hand, quickly grab the revolver and attempt to shoot it.
Okay.
Kick some ass then.
Kick some ass.
All right, you fire on it, and because you're within the close range, it definitely reacts quite negatively.
I'd like to force it back. I'd like to force it deeper back inside the rubble to make it harder for it to get out. Like box it in effectively.
Are you shooting it in any specific location?
Legs.
In the legs. Okay, yeah. You shoot it in one leg, and it takes like a very heavy step back, grabbing at the leg, which does appear like if it was normal, you would see like a gaping wound and big blood splatter. You sort of see that, but like the smoky outline of that, where it kind of looks like you've just blown a chunk out of the leg. And
now,
for all you can't actually see its facial features, the way it kind of takes a sizable step back into the rubble before it like sort of swings a rather large arm to try and effectively backhander you. It clearly has. You get the impression that this thing is getting angry, like in a kind of animalistic anger sort of.
Well, that's why I'm maintaining my distance.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, do that, and then with whatever I have remaining, I'm going to try to sprint to where Linda is.
Okay, so you're gonna go
Alright.
around the building.
Yeah, and that would also have been a 2-harm hit, but of course your stuff eats it.
Yep.
Yeah. You're going around the building. You're gonna see Cain and Elle finally heading towards you. You'll see also
How they looking?
Francis. They look befuddled. Francis knows.
Right.
Francis looks like he knows exactly where he's going, but the other two, they kind of look like a little bit befuddled.
All right, thinking quickly on my feet. Fastest way to just shock somebody out of befuddlement. I don't know
By
that they're in
blinding
some
into the
kind
air.
of like entrancement or whatever. As far as
They're
I know,
no
they are
longer in
quote-unquote
entrancement,
befuddled.
but they look befuddled because of the fact that they saw something and now they're seeing something else.
Okay, so they look more normal though.
Yeah,
Because I did see them like wandering around like they had no idea where they were before.
but they look like. Wait a minute, this is not how it should be. So they look they look like they finally can get an idea what's going on.
Okay,
Which-
good. Jerk my thumb behind me says, "It's back there. It's pissed. It's made out of shadows."
Why is this the most normalist thing that we seem to have fought so far?
Well, to be fair, yeah, when you do this, Elle doesn't immediately respond or anything. Within the illusion, Elle, you can kind of hear the sound of voices in the distance.
Okay, so Elle does look like they are still affected by something.
They all do, because it's going to be one round before they can get out.
You can potentially make
Alright.
that assumption.
Yeah.
However,
Can I help
Cain-
out to
Cain
just
was
try and
heading
like,
toward-
grab them by the shoulders and shake them like shake them like
And-
they're a baby?
I don't know how you're shooting a guy and then moving 200 feet in one round.
Yeah, you're
Alright,
not going to
fair
be able
enough,
to do
fair
it that
enough.
quickly.
There are no rounds, I'll remind you, but fair enough.
But it, well, that's not what we're trying to get at. Timing.
I get it.
Vinny,
Oh yes, ma'am.
it is your turn. You have just realized something's not right.
Do I see the critter that Nathaniel was shooting at? Or, basically, do I see the critter, or is it still too much chaos and I'm not precisely sure what the hell caused it?
You need to break out first. So I need.
I thought he did.
Did you break out? Let me see.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
you
was a
broke
while
out.
back, yeah.
So you will see also a shadow-like creature, but it's where Nathaniel was.
Okay, is Nathaniel within, like, safe distance? What I mean by that, if I fire at the critter, there's no chance of him being struck.
yeah, he's moved far enough away that you have
Yeah.
you have easy.
Okay,
he's outside of
okay.
firing line.
Okay.
It is time for the DACA.
Then I will attempt DECA. I will attempt DECA, and
Okay.
let's assume 50-50 shot.
All right. Are you using the incendiary rounds or regular rounds?
Incendiary rounds, because at this point I'm going off every story I was told as a fantasy story I was told as a kid, because
You could always kill it with fire.
I never at this point. Okay, fuck it. Let's burn the heretic.
All right, go for it. Minnie, you break it out of its shadow. It becomes exactly what was said before. It looks kind of like a goat man, aka Satyr.
Okay.
Oh, double fuck!
Okay. The shotgun does 3 damage, so and then whatever you want to add for the fire side. So the shotgun itself does 3 damage. Apply appropriately, and then however X amount of fire damage, apply appropriately, please.
Mm-hmm. We will.
Traits don't add extra damage. It's just if it has a weakness to thing, you trigger weakness.
But it is no
Okay,
longer a shadow. It is actually the critter that lady was talking about. It has the hooves. It has the claws. It has the horns. It looks like a satyr.
Does it have the height as well?
Yeah. It's that tall.
Ah, so that's the biggie foot.
Yep.
Now, I'm not taking an action, but I'm curious. over the course of my, up and close tumble with this thing, did it react in any way to the iron's pan?
Well, seemed to be, like, stunned a bit by it.
No, the average reaction to getting hit with an iron pan.
That's my question. Yeah, more than the average reaction to getting, like, hit several times with an
Yes.
iron. More so
Good.
than that. Okay.
Oh, good. So we know it hates fire and it hates iron. Unfortunately, I've got a gun.
Put this guy on. Oh, if I can put it on here. Yeah.
Cain, L, do something! Awesome!
Make him a little bit bigger. Just a little bigger. Okay. Yeah.
Because I feel like I remember the Dionysus statue being referenced as looking sadder or satyr.
No, it didn't have the satyr look to it, but it did have the Greek feel to it. And we were mentioning it quite often.
Yes, because I made the joke that based on the description, it looked more like sanguine.
Yeah. So in comparison to Nathaniel, who is running that direction. Alright.
L, Cain, what do you do?
Try to move through the arch.
You move through the arch. And you're going this way then.
Which way is away from it and which way is towards it in reference?
Because here's the arch. Here's the arch, I mean. So he's going towards Linda, while you guys are going towards Nathaniel. Okay.
Okay.
You see a big shadow here. God dang it, will you stop?
That is, in fact, a very big shadow. Aw.
Covering this area. And you see a big shadow here.
Oh, so there's in fact 3 of them.
If you remember correctly, at the party, there were 3
There's also apparently
creatures.
3 vampires.
There, yes, but there were 3 creatures that had the double mask.
Ah.
Well, see, this is gonna make you pause for a minute, because
Well, hang on. I need some clarity.
Mhm.
I said I moved through the arch, and then you just said vaguely said you see. Who sees what, and what has changed for me?
Okay, nobody else but you sees that there are 2 more shadow-like creatures, or shadows, because you've now broken away from the illusion that is here.
Okay,
And
you
here.
left out that part.
Because as you remember, Hayden was telling you, Nob was telling you that there was some shadows showing up in a certain area, but you couldn't see what was there. It was very dark.
Well, I also had a wall in
Shadow.
my way.
Yeah. Well, okay, well, Nathaniel saw these shadows. Well, now the shadows are appearing because you're close enough to them. You can actually see them. You see that there are 2 shadows. One in one room, one right next to Linda.
Okay. So how far is the dais from the arch?
40 meters. Or yeeters, or whatever you want to call it.
Ah.
All right.
I already
so
say it.
take the next fucking 15 seconds to run toward Linda, I guess.
They seem to be busy at the moment. But if you, yeah. So right now, you're just seeing like this really darkness looming over Linda. As you were running that direction. Okay, so after L, leave it to you, Francis.
Francis is gonna try to fire at the thing while it's disoriented from getting its ass whooped.
All right, go for it.
No, that's read a bad situation. That is not the one I want. I want kick some ass.
They're in alphabetical order. They're in alphabetical order.
Hooray! I hit it. Because this thing is getting its ass kicked. And don't think it's still seen me. Can I invoke this?
Yeah.
I mean, did you fire at it last turn?
Yeah.
Then you can't do that, but you could have put that on the other.
No, I didn't fire at it. I dropped the thing because I failed.
Oh well,
And then yelled-
yeah. If you
And then yelled at Nathaniel about how the hell did I do this?
yeah, you can't even get the ambush because you yelled at
Yeah,
Daniel.
yeah.
You broke it.
Damn it. Well, he still took 3 harm.
Alright, 3 harm from the Tommy, huh?
Yes, I did the DACA.
Okay.
DACA.
I'm keeping an eye on it. Alright.
DACA. And then I think it's back to Nathaniel?
I haven't
Or
gone
did Cain
yet.
move? Oh.
Nope. I'm still running to the satyr. To just
With the
to
big
go,
sword?
Yeah.
with your Zviander?
Yeah. I literally have it in the geared notes. Big fuck off sword, Zweihander size.
So you basically are gonna get there at the next round. The next
I
time.
guess, yeah.
The next time. We're gonna
Yeah.
just say next time.
Zweihanders, yes. Let's say Zweihanders are. It's bigger than you.
Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna
Bigger than you, bigger than me. They are
But is it
they
big
are
enough for
legitimately
both of us?
back to Nathaniel.
All right. Can I still see it? Because
You can see
last
it
I saw it
as
doing
what
that.
it's supposed to look like. You no longer see a
Okay, but I was-
shadow. You see what it is.
I know, but I was running towards Linda, and you said I was running around the outside of a
You
building.
would have to
so I
go
don't know,
around
like-
around this building, yes.
Wait, so you're
I'm
no
going
longer
to
trying to
get
kill
to
this damn
Linda.
thing?
And see if I can just like pull and carry her
Okay,
out of here.
you're not gonna be able to get to Linda because actually L is
That
there
was in the way.
in the way. You're about right here. So it'll take you at least another round or 2 to get there. You're where he was before, they were before they went through the archway.
You basically had to do this.
Yeah.
You whip.
Well,
So-
okay, but like, where am I in the course of this run thing? Like, if I can see that Elle is standing there next to Linda, then
You do see
Alright.
L is heading towards Linda. But since you got about into the 60 yard range, right where he was, need a weird roll from you.
didn't I already make this?
Not for the illusion
Different
thing.
effect.
Not for the illusion.
All right.
You made it for the creature, but not for the illusion. Oh.
God damn it!
It
You're
finally
getting
broke.
closer, though!
Finally broke.
I
You-
succeeded.
No.
I got a mixed success. I don't get what the yeah.
Well, big success also comes with a downside. That's why
Yeah.
it's a mixed success.
You still see the illusion.
All right, I'll spend a point of luck.
Okay.
God dang it.
It's to actually see Elle and Linda and a shadowy figure and another shadowy figure. But you don't see the other shadow figure. You just see this one when you turn
How
when
many
you go
shadowy
around the
figures
bend.
do I see?
Well, when you go around
Enough.
the bend, you see one.
I see one. Okay. Now,
However,
this shadowy figure is.
yes.
You said however, so let's hear the however.
However, the creature that was that did go and hit you first, is heading towards your direction. That's all I will say for that matter.
Heading
So
to Cain.
it's that. So despite the fact that it is got a bunch of people shooting at it, it's still moving away from us.
Let's put it to you this way: Nathaniel's its target.
Ah. So we are irrelevant. We are just dinner theater. Got it.
It means it has to get past Cain.
No, you're
Yeah.
not. You're not dinner theater, but it is wanting to hit Nathaniel. It wants Nathaniel. So
Well, let's see if it
Well,
lives
I
long
was-
enough.
I forced it back and then ran away at top speed.
I
Like,
know you did.
I'm
I
not
know you
super
did.
worried about it catching me just yet. In the meantime, I'm going to shoot one of these shadowy figures that I can see.
You only see one.
Okay, then I will shoot the shadowy figure that I can see.
Okay. With your revolver.
That's it.
Hey, you finally got a
All
failure.
right, I get experience.
Can I spend a luck roll so he doesn't fail because I want to keep the strike alive?
That's
Not this time.
I know mechanically I can't, but I'm
Your gun jams.
Ah, shit.
All
Hey,
right.
guns make
weird for
effective
a
clubs.
revolver.
Yeah. I mean, theoretically, it's still possible. Like, if something really gets in there, but
Well, otherwise, I have it blow up in your face. You want one or the other?
how would it blow up in my face? I'm not holding
I
the
have
gun
a
an inch
third.
away from my face.
I have a third alternative.
What?
He's fired all the rounds and you just didn't realize it.
No, it's just a dud round.
That too.
That happens
That round also
sometimes.
works.
like misfire.
But
Yeah.
anyway, we're gonna jam it. Anyway, because it can happen. And Nav is back. So, Nathaniel's already gone. I believe it is Cain's turn? No, Vinny's turn. Vinny, what are you gonna do?
Something awesome.
Second verse, same as the first.
Go for it.
A little bit louder, a little bit worse.
Oh, definitely a little bit louder. And now I think you're about right. A little bit louder and definitely worse. And I will fail like the fist of an angry god. Misfire. Or does it actually is it misfire or is it like actively like destroy the weapon or being these are flame rounds?
Well, no, this is when you realize you fired it. You just happened to miss. You realize, ah, shit, I had two.
Boom. Okay, no, that makes sense. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like boom, boom. Reach in the pocket, realize there was a hole in the pocket that I didn't realize before, and it's empty.
Ah,
Shit.
You had to.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
That's
that's fine.
this is exactly how special rounds get handled. It's just like, oh, well, at some point the GM's gonna be like, yeah, you just run out. Yeah.
Yeah, no problem.
So that's perfect for that. It just you had it, and no.
Shit. Try to reload. Click, 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 click. Fuck. Okay. All right, go to the other pocket. Yep, these will have to do.
You might want to fix that pocket because that one pocket just got, something happened along
Well,
the way.
Fires a
Stupid
gun in the
moths.
pocket.
There's too many moths.
Yeah. You got a hole in your pocket. All right. So
There's a hole in the pocket. Delilah.
I believe it is now Elle's turn. Elle, you are next to a shadowy figure. By the time you get to the end of this round, you are at Linda. But the shadowy figure's there. As you are there, you can hear the chanting that's going on. As they're, and the sounds that are being made are, I'm not sure if you would know this language or not. Kind of ancient Greek.
Probably would definitely have heard it in the past, but never been so long they forgot. But am I in attack range this round?
Yes.
All right, we're gonna.
But you will be if you are using your whip. Are you gonna go round, Linda, or are you gonna go?
Oh no! We are going to put as we're running. We're going to use the dais as a vault over it, and kick this little fucker in the face.
Okay. All right. Go for it. Okay.
That'll be 2 harm, divine, and it counts as its weakness.
Okay, so 2 harm.
Then at the end of the vault, land so that I am between it and Linda. Whether that means I'm just standing on the dais or right in front of it.
All right.
You're balanced on your heels at the edge of the dais.
You break it out of the chant, but now it is definitely going to be going after you. It's no longer unaffected by your presence. It wants you. So.
Before we pass, let's see if it understands this. Inonoki into it. You think you have the right to judge the sins of mortals? Please. Even those in the divine realms don't think themselves so highly. Where'd you get your arrogance?
I'm gonna let Nav respond.
It looks at you and replies back in the perfect Enochian that the arrogance is folly.
Oh,
And of
hi,
course-
Folly. I'm El.
Of course, you wouldn't understand.
Yeah,
As it tries to smack you one and knock you off the plinth or on
that's
to your
fine.
path, whatever.
What harm we got coming at me?
I don't know. It's up to her. I got no idea what's going on.
2 harm.
Okay, I take nothing. I got 1 armor and then a 1
Yeah.
non-armor reduction. Well, look, so it goes scratches against my clothes.
No, it doesn't go scratch. It tries to push you off. Because if it
Okay.
was scratch, it would have been 3 harm.
Guess this one's different than the other one. Okay. But look at it and go, Hi, Folly. I'm L.
Hi, L.
You take 45 mental harm.
Hey, it said arrogance is folly, and I'm considering them arrogant.
Alright, so that's L's turn.
Blinks loudly.
Did you at least take any harm at all?
No.
No.
Damn.
Kane.
No one's
Why?
taking any harm, and because I want to build up the fire.
I thought you only. Oh no, it's you or you. That's right.
Kane.
Is the one in front of me
Just take off
like
your
within
armor.
range?
Yes.
I'm a smack the bitch. With specifically with the sword that Esther pointed out.
Ah,
The
the
first
special
attack.
sword.
Is this the first attack you're using that?
Yes,
Yes.
because this is the only time this is the only time I'm actually within melee range of one of these fuckers so far.
Are you gonna give him a forward or something for it? Never mind.
Jinkies.
Hoping the sword doesn't actually break.
It breaks, hits all of them, killing them instantly.
God, I would hope not.
No, because that means it would also shatter in a million pieces and potentially kill all.
Why would a sword shatter and kill everybody?
Shrapnel. I don't know.
It would only really hit me and the enemy, dude.
That would be a hell of a hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In order to go through all the stone walls it would take to hit me, the thing would have to explode with the force of a tank shell.
Yeah.
I merely suggested. I never said it was true.
Well, your suggestion's wrong.
What are we looking at, like 3?
3 plus whatever they give, because
3 plus fancy
it's that.
fancy mumbo jumbo.
Yeah.
Wait, you didn't have incendiary shells.
No, he hit him
No.
with the
No,
sword.
we're
You hit him
joking.
with a sword.
Yeah, that fancy
Yeah.
weapon you guys get.
And your sword
The-
was 3?
The
It's
sword.
the same, effectively same stats, other than whatever
Yeah.
special.
It's the same. However, yeah, you don't get any extra on it, but if you very clearly see that it reacts incredibly negatively as it like slashes into it quite deep, sending a spray of apparently sizzling blood on the ground. Like you would swear that the blood spray that's
Well-
left in its wake sizzles as it hits the ground.
I want to, since
Okay,
I got
yeah.
a 10 on it, instead of suffering less harm, because I actually want to take that harm, I'm going to force it down to the ground. Because
All right, yeah. It's,
the ability of
as
you force
hit
them where
it,
you want them.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah. As you hit them, it, like the force of the slash across his chest, like straight up makes it drop to the ground, and it initially appears like it's going to try and like push itself up, using both from the hands and feet, except it sort of lunges at you to slash at your chest.
And that
With
is
with
usually
its
3
three
harm.
harm
correct?
claws. Yes.
So I'll take
with it.
2.
Kinda chunk ass 3 harm claws.
However, now that gets me 2 fire. That's why I took it.
2 fire, I'm sorry?
Yeah.
It's the ability he took the first time he advanced.
Yeah, he
anytime I
picked
get
it
hit.
from another playbook. Was it like
I'll
or something?
So what you're
I think it was
saying
like the
is you
hard-headed
want
or
me to
something.
shoot you?
Okay, thank you.
anytime I take harm, anytime anyone else takes harm.
Okay, I like this.
And you get to add an extra harm every time you kick harm.
Yeah.
But remember, if we get hurt, it's 1 harm regardless of how much
Yep.
we take.
Anytime I take though, it's like
Yeah.
whatever it is, and then if it's you
Yeah.
guys, it's always 1. So that's why I
And
took it. I
then
wanted
I
to
guess it's-
kickstart it.
And then I guess it's my turn again.
Francis, run up and kick it in the
This is
balls.
No,
Fuck
I'm
yeah.
not gonna get melee range of this thing.
But why not? You have a Tommy gun.
Dude,
And he's
shoot
on
it
the
in
ground. Which means you got a clear
Shoot.
target.
Yeah, shoot it in the dick.
Okay, I shall
Kick it in
shoot
the
it in the dick.
Kick in the dick.
It's the satyr's vulnerable point.
You get
Okay,
clawed.
so yeah, you run up and you aim a burst fire, right? Slow control burst. You go try and splatter its balls everywhere, along with its dick and other groinal attachments.
And instead, I draw a dick on the ground.
No.
Yes.
No, actually, you
Yes,
take damage for
you
this.
draw a 3-foot cock where it should be. Effectively, you hit everything other than its genital.
You know what? That's just fucking. I love it.
Yeah,
That
you've just drawn a perfect
my hat is off. That was
in
brilliant.
the ground.
But as
And
you
now-
are doing that, it's going to scratch you, and you're going to take 2 harm.
What's
With
the
the-
Take
swing?
one because of my. I take one because of my jacket.
That's fine.
Okay, your jacket gets cock slapped.
However, even the critter is giving you the strange glance of, "Fuck it, really?"
Alright.
Right. And as you're staring at the bullet hole drawing, your brain clicks. You're looking at the dots. They connect. They reform. And you realize you know who the Marriott Mangler is.
I knew it.
Uh,
It's
Suddenly you're like, God damn
it
it!
is
was
Dick
Timmy all
Stevens.
along,"
I
and then
knew
you
it.
smack.
and then I think it's back to Nathaniel? Question mark, or is it Vinny's turn?
no, I already went. So.
All right.
Then it's back to Nathaniel.
Nathaniel.
Okay. Am I able to sort of clear the jam out of my gun?
Yes, that will be the end of your turn.
Well, I mean, I failed previous round, but failing, like, does a failure normally mean that my gun ceases to function? Like,
no,
or
it's,
just
no,
that I
it's just
failed
that
to hit?
you can clean out the gunk and be able to refire next turn. So that's the end of your turn. Moving on
Alright.
to
Oh, hold on. Is that what you do, Nathaniel? You clear your weapon.
I mean, you can use another weapon if you
ow.
like.
I dropped my only other weapon is the pan, because I dropped my rifle when the scaffolding fell,
Mhm.
and I gave my Tommy gun to Francis before all this started.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So the only firearm that I've had on me throughout this last part here was my revolver, which apparently I need to spend a turn to unjam. You know what? If I can, do I still see that other remaining sort of shadow that was threatening hell? And Linda?
You still see this shadow, yes.
Okay. I'm gonna run
no,
up and try and brain it with a pan.
Okay, go for it.
Did you just say you're gonna try to brain it with the pan?
Yeah. I
Fair enough.
was told that it seemed to have a more, like the first shadow seemed to have a more extreme reaction to the pan than.
Like El Kabongan or what?
He's gonna hook up hockey. Yeah.
But I love it. Do it.
Oh, wow.
All right. I get to select an upgrade.
Not yet.
Wait, you leveled up?
You leveled
Yeah.
up after this.
Sure.
Ha!
What are you laughing about? That was covered long before.
Well, I just didn't know he had finally amassed enough experience.
So ran up, tried to take a swing at its head with the pan, and just missed.
Yeah, you run up, you go to swing at it, and it kind of almost notices you as you're winding up that hefty swing, and it shifts its head out of the way just so it swipes past, and then in the process, it immediately swings back at you with the claws, which would actually get through your soak. You would take 1 on it, at the end because it would do 3.
It does 3.
Yeah,
Okay.
the first 2 get eaten, but 1 gets through.
Alright. I am not yet dying.
That's good.
Yay!
We've just started the fight. You now notice that there are 3 creatures, but only Elle and Nathaniel know that at least there are 2. Elle knows there are 3. The world has slowly been changing back to normal to you all as you're fighting. Who's most bloodied?
I would assume Nathaniel at this point.
I am. I have all 3 of my okay health things filled in, but
Okay.
none of my dying.
Those aren't dying. Those are unstable.
That's not how they're listed. It's weird.
So you are
So I have
unstable.
okay, and then 3 boxes, and then a line, and then 4 boxes, and then dying, and then underneath them all, there's a box marked unstable.
Yeah, you see that line between the 3 of them? If you take damage past that line, you have to mark unstable.
Okay.
You're okay when you have no harm, and you're dying when you have full harm.
Yeah,
and
it's
so
kind
in
of
between,
weird.
you're unstable.
Yeah.
Only if you're past that vertical line.
Yeah,
Okay.
if you take 1 more, you become unstable. That's what it's supposed to represent.
Yeah.
It,
Alright, gotcha.
it could be better explained.
Anyway,
Well-
so Nathaniel, who is
Not around anyway.
definitely the rabbit that's trying to run away, and then at the same time is the target. Elle has taken on pissing off one of them and making sure that they are out of not able to
Concealment.
chant. So Elle is now being targeted. And Nathaniel has somehow utterly pissed off the one that now they can see, which looks like a satyr. So we have 3 satyrs there to be fighting, but it will only happen next week on Waystone Mysteries. This is KarsaKKWx. Karsa's my name, KKWX is my empire, and here today with my friends from NRT as we are fighting satyrs. Goodbye!
Savannah, you need to fix her mic so she peeks it.